Not the Thursday night game. Hey, everybody. Welcome
Hello.
back to a wonderful, wonderful time here
Jesus.
at the Misfits. I am your wonderful host, and I have brought all of my actors back for another fun episode of now called The Affordable. But
Dun, dun.
before we do all this fun stuff, of course, we're going to throw this over to Pam and let her talk about our sponsor.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We missed you all. I hoped you missed us as well last week, as most of these fellas were out playing at Gen Con while we were holding down the fort. We're going to shout out to our sponsors, as we always do. The wonderful world of Zyathe is brought to us by Gooey Cube. We also have the Fabled Flame, who I don't think she's quite back in action yet. She's had some loss in her family, so that's what's going on there. We also have MC Etching, who does nerdy etching on glass and other barware. And there is also Nat20, who is the artist who did our wonderful character art. And let's see, is there anybody I'm missing, or that we at today?
Think that's it for the
Corey at Chrysalis Endeavors.
Oh,
Almost
yeah.
forgot.
That's a good one.
That would have been
Oh,
bad since he's
That
our
would've been bad.
Talks co-host.
Yeah.
Let me
Corey.
post our sponsor link in case we miss it.
There we go. Yeah,
Oh,
there
I
we
need to
go.
I do
update
need to
that a
get
little bit
in-
too.
I do need
That's
to get a
fine.
small icon so that I can put them on our
Definitely.
stream scenes.
Yeah. So
I'll
those
send you
are
one
our
later.
Sponsors. We also have a merch store if you haven't heard previously. So stop in and get your affordable swag. We'll be here all week.
We need to add the affordables to the
Okay.
second generation.
Yes, but we need to
Yes.
get that name done up.
Yeah, we'll have to get the name done up
Mhm.
by our wonderful friend, Nat20. So yeah, we were all sitting. Well, most of us were sitting at Gen Con. If not, others were playing on online Gen Con, and it was a crazy, crazy experience. We get to meet a ton of people. You'll definitely start seeing some new guests coming on to Tavern Talks, and yeah, we're currently in the process of working on some new things, and we're going to go over those in future. But I had one more thing I wanted to say, and I forget what it was. Shoot! My brain died for a second there.
I think we're all still a
always good
little
to-
tired.
Mittens.
Mittens.
Yep,
Mittens. Yeah. Let me see here, real quick, before we launch into our story tonight. Why is it my brain just broke? Remember, this is horrible.
You'll figure it out later, probably.
I'll
around
figure it
2
out
o'clock.
later, and then I'll shout it out. Oh, yeah, we definitely need to talk to MC Etching and see if they can maybe see what it would look like with a little Tavern Talks or a Tabletop Misfits logo on their stuff. I might have to go buy one just so I can have one to show off. That's what I wanted to talk about. So, yeah. Anyway, until then, let's start our episode 26, Highway to Hell. All right. Do we have our intro? Are we set for our intro, or is that not a thing
Nope,
right now?
not yet.
Okay. So we're going to go straight into the story tonight, and we're going to have some
We have
fun
a cool
because
intro video. It's coming soon, TM.
We do. We had to do some editing on it, though, because we have some other difficulty. Anyway, to be continued. So, the party left the town of Shugenshire, heading up to the road towards the town of Pendrugan along the King's Highway. They passed by a guard shack, one of the many placed on the roads to protect from banditry and other creatures of danger. After a quick word, they ventured farther north until they were stopped at the bridge, where they were confronted about the dangers happening within Pendrugan, and then stopped at one of the many guard shacks where they met the notorious road guards. Resting quickly, they ventured further until they saw smoke in the distance. Rushing towards the smoke, the Affordables find themselves once again in a conflict on the road. An assault of gnolls have attacked the small caravan. The smell of pipe leaf seems to waft in the air, and the fires billow from the carts. Blades drawn and tension rises as you all approach, and just before you are able to react, the Gnoll draws his jagged blade, raises it to the sky, and with one fell swoop into the finely dressed softling that was defending him. You can see a group of trees across the roadway ahead, creating a blockade, and horribly crafted arrows wobble through the sky as they strike the paneling on the carts. And that's where we're picking up in combat. So please roll initiative.
Oh boy. We need a battle map.
Actually, tokens.
We
Yep,
need a
we need
battle
tokens
map.
and a battle
We need a
map.
map. We need tokens. We need an
Oh,
encounter.
stop it.
We need the game on pause.
I need a hack.
All right. So,
Oh my god, this is
And
a
I don't
massive
have
any
map.
tokens.
Okay.
toss some
Oh.
people in here.
Oh. Now I can see.
There
I see
you
that we're
go.
in the abyss. Oh, there it is.
There
it
y'all
is.
are. The abyss. Yes. In this. Anyway. So currently you see a Nold has ran up against one of the caravans, slashed into his finely dressed clothing, and a bunch of other, a group of a pair of dwarves up near the trees. There's also arrows flying left and right, trying to make sure to, as they're trying to pick off the caravan before it's able to escape. Now we will roll initiative.
Hey, initiative.
Hey, initiative.
I still can't roll in.
That's because
There's
you
no
people are
active-
lazy and you have to make me do everything.
Well, no.
I don't know how to do it.
I did click the button to put myself into combat, but it said that there was no active battle or something. So that's not on me.
Oh no.
We'll see. I don't know. It might be. Let's see.
This is going to be the one decent roll I get.
Well,
This
that's
is
good.
my first
That's-
bad roll of the night.
Your only bad roll of the night.
I hope.
Ooh.
At
All
least
right.
I'm not
Then-
last.
Well,
We're gonna
you
see
could
this
be.
weird,
I mean, we're tied.
a weird creature in the corner. Don't worry about him. He has nothing to do with this, other than the fact that I need to be able to keep track of where we're at.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
see anything.
No. Yeah,
All I can see is 4 dudes and a knoll.
No, I know that's not the. I'm just saying when you see the
Oh, and
combat
the
tracker
initiative.
go,
Yeah.
yeah, he's gonna have his own
That
initiative.
insect Murphy guy again.
All right. Whoa! Somebody dropped a fireball. Boom! Sorry, I'm really excited, guys. I can't wait to be back again. All right,
None of us have
so
fireball.
let's see here.
I know.
Oh,
we
Barrett,
arrived at
At a
Fireball.
21, your trigger
Yeah.
has launched. You're unsure what's going on exactly, but your
Okay.
reflexes have kicked in, and you are ready to
Is
attack.
it working for me now? No? That's
What are you
right.
trying to do?
Okay,
Biting
Can you
some
not do
sensors.
this again, Karis?
What was that?
You're up. You're up.
You are up.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Well, I'm going to do
Right here
what
is-
I'm going to do.
It's kind of the closest you guys can get on the map. However, you guys would have been about 60 feet back, so it's going to take one turn just to even get to this point, unless you want to dash in.
Oh, okay. Well, no, Can I get right here?
Yeah, we'll
with
say you
the
get
30
there.
feet? Okay.
Sure.
Just need that line of sight.
Yep.
Because I'm about to whoop this guy's ass. I hope.
Yeah. So
Let's see.
for anybody who's curious, the main roads that are heading up to Pendrugan are 4 cart wide, 2 carts on one side, 2 carts on the other. If they're passing,
Jeez, that's
Oh.
huge.
massive roads,
Yeah.
and they run right against the Mistrum River, which is one of the largest, which is one of the main port rivers that they use throughout.
Sounds about right.
rest of the- So, all right, what are we
All
doing,
right, let's
Karen?
have that Knoll roll a 15 wisdom. Saving
Oh,
throw
boy.
for Knoll.
15
hit 'em
wisdom.
with it.
Do this. Oh, before I do that, let me.
Let's see.
Oh,
Turns out this is the wisest of all Knolls.
he might be. You never know. Well, let me see what we got here. Normal.
All right,
Boom,
and then
15.
Push the one. Boom.
He said-
Commodore. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
He's-
he really did. All right.
he
Well,
did.
I guess I just pointed at him as my magic fizzled out, and now I'm just angry pointing at it.
All right.
That's my turn.
Awesome. Essifer, you're up.
Okay. You're gonna. What is it? Slide to the right.
Cha-cha real slow.
Yeah, that's as close as we want to get right now. So
I still can't see any of the action.
Are you blind?
I only have 30 feet of vision at the moment.
Oh,
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
you're
what
blind.
the reason on that is, but
Don't worry about it.
does a 17 hit? Eldritch Blast /
a
Eldritch.
17 does hit.
do other people have 60 feet of
Nice.
vision?
I can only see 30 feet.
Okay.
Maybe.
7 force damage.
7 force damage. Yeah. So the blast ripples against the gnoll's body. You see it. Kind of its arm goes back with the blade, trying to keep control. Gathers itself. Continues for it. Oh god. Oh. All right. That goes us up to our wonderful softlings and dwarves, the group of them. These ones are going to. You watch as the two on both caravans. The one that's dug into is this massive gash down its chest. It's holding on by bare life, and the other one grabs it from behind and pulls it into a small hatch inside the caravan. And they're going to try to get into the safely into the caravan. He's just going to hop in though, but he's going to pull his buddy. So let's see if this works. Use athletics. Oh. Yep, just enough. And he yanks him in here. And they're going to pin themselves in there. You hear shuffling around inside the caravan, but that's all you can see. But that's all you can hear. And then he's ducking as arrows fly across the. Yeah. These two are going to look around and start running towards. We're going to try to pick up this. Let's see if they do. See if they can move and stuff. Wow. Yeah, this dwarf grabs with both hands. You see the muscles tense as he just pulls it to the side. One. So it's going to take 5 rounds of proper athletics checks in order to move enough of the trees away from the area for the caravan to slide through. Just a heads up on that.
Oh, I don't think any of us can see that far.
Well,
Nope.
You'll see there soon enough. But there are going to be gnolls popping. Well, pop out of the trees here. Trees here. Trees here. As the ambush starts.
Is it nighttime, James?
It is not. It is daytime. Yeah, let me drop the token vision so you guys can see. It is.
That would help.
There we go.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah. That's way
Okay.
better.
Out of the trees here, he's gonna fire a longbow at commoner. He's gonna hit. Two points.
Which one of these guys is Mittens?
Bellrock Mitten Ward is one of the drivers hopped into the back. Because after the comments that we've had before, if you guys think, pay attention to what I'm keeping my character straight, make sure that he's gonna yeah.
Oh, lame.
What is their AC?
Oh wait, no, that's good.
AC is 10, so it's still blocked. And then longbow at I'm gonna fire a longbow at the Oop. Oh yeah, no, he's skewered.
Ow.
And one is going to try to jump up here and try to break through. Okay.
Man, on the bright side, if they all die, that's just free stuff for us. 2 more free wagons.
And horses.
And horses.
Breaks a
Definitely
little bit
sounds
of
like
it.
a plus.
So the one on the purple side starts to crack. He uses his spear to try to jam open the hatch door in the front there. Other ones are going to. These two on the left-hand side are going to fire one at you, Decimus, and one at you, Del.
Oh, that's fine.
Longbow.
Elle's hiding behind Decimus. Not hard to do. Decimus is big.
I mean, Del gets it with disadvantage then, since he's shooting around him.
Oh, sweet.
17 hit.
17, I'm pretty sure does hit. Yeah, that'll hit. It meets.
Shoot you
That could
for
be worse.
4.
Okay, okay.
4 piercing in the abdomen.
Sure, yeah, I'll take that.
And then the other one's going to shoot around you.
He's going to curve the bullet.
He's going to curve the bullet, right? He's not going to curve the bullet. It's going
Not
to go
quite.
wide and straight into the ground next to you. And then the final one is going to come and it's going to shoot. Let's try with this.
Oh no.
Start off.
I don't like the sound
Start
of
off.
that.
At me or at him? You're on.
Yep, and of course, can't hit her. All right. Awesome. And then that puts us at Decimus.
Alrighty.
Almost did his other character.
Yep. Let me take a peek
Alright.
and see how far this
Hold
is,
on.
because if I can just sprint over there, I'm gonna sprint over there. Yeah. I'm gonna move right on up there, closer to these guys. I'm gonna use my action to dash. I'm gonna get on over here, and I would like to rage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell at these little miscreants. Fight like a man and get out of the bushes. As I raise my maul at them. Preparing to swing.
You hear their hyena-like laughs as they sit deep into the bushes, as they're looking out, drooling and smiling widely. You approach. All right. Del. Yep.
Yeah. I don't see anything super cute I can do at the moment. So it takes me 30 feet to get here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I am.
Well,
going
no, I would
to-
say at this point you would have been ahead of the other two, so you would be there already because otherwise you wouldn't have been shot at.
Okay.
So you're there on the.
So we'll go. Ooh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then I'll use my is Decimus in base to base with that knoll, or is he slightly out?
Slightly out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't
The knoll
have
is
enough movement.
the knoll is tucked into some heavy brush and the tree line. So
Okay. I'm
trying
going
to use that as a way to.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action as a dash, using cunning action, and I'm going to move 10 feet more in and move into base to base with it, and then cast Lotus of Blades in a 15-foot cone in front of me.
Okay.
So everybody make a dexterity saving throw. That's going to be hit by that. Which, James, you can make the argument that the other one is in cover enough from all those trees there that he won't get
So
it.
just
But I'm
the
at least
one.
going to try
So
to hit
just
this
the
one.
one then.
Yeah, I'm at least going to try to hit him.
Okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Let's see here. Yeah.
Did he fail?
Let's find out. What do I need to do? Dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got going on.
Ooh.
15.
So you're going to take half damage. So you're going to take 5 points of damage.
You throws
And
his
that's-
longbow down and grabs his and pulls the spear from his back.
That's psychic if it matters.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just run up and do my normal, like, flap of my cape as just a bunch of spectral daggers come out and kind of pierce him good up and down.
Okay. Now that you're close to the tree line, I need Decimus and Dell to give me a perception check.
Oh,
Sure.
Perception. Okay. That's gonna be a 3.
13.
So, approaching the tree line, you notice you start to see others farther back in the tree, kind of sitting way into the distance with longbows, and they're just yeah.
All right. Well,
So
who's got
since
the oil?
since you saw them, you'll have a advantage on your dexterity saving throw. The rest of you three, along with the other two that are not in the caravan, or the one that's not in the caravan, I need everybody give me dexterity saving throws.
Who's got all the oil?
Not me.
Because I've got a plan.
I got fire.
I'll take a
Pass.
16 on my dex save.
23.
Pass. Karis, Esper.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Karis fail.
Okay.
Esper pass.
That's good. That's good.
And then let's see what the commoner does. See what one of the dwarves is top doing. And he failed as well. So
Oh no.
if you failed, take 1 point of damage. As
That's not that bad.
as these really bad, like
Some shoddy.
very
makeshift
poorly
arrows.
crafted, makeshift arrows are just flying through the air in both directions.
Maybe they're
All right.
hanging out with those assassins that were really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. They got their gear from the same distributor.
Acme, Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah,
Man, how
so,
bad it would be if we just set this whole forest on fire.
Probably people would be a little upset. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be real bad.
What if there
Would
were
that
no
be the-
witnesses?
I know.
It'd still be real bad.
Would that be the worst thing we've done though? Like we let out 2 demons.
Yeah.
There was
What's
a
one forest?
spider, right?
Oh god.
Well, you would completely open the stretch of between the Mushroom River and the highway, so whatever was going
Man,
down the river could see the
What if
highway.
we just change our goal to like destroying as much of Zyathe as we can?
Oh God! Well, then we really won't have a stream for very much longer. Then
Dude, this
Oh,
is just a
gosh.
small part of one continent. We got a lot of
that's
stuff
true.
we can mess up.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm pretty sure by the time you guys would head north or south,
Extra
they would
don't
already
burn very
have
well.
a.
We are the baddies.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just
I was
lean
gonna
into
say
it.
by the time you guys
Yeah,
headed north or
100%.
south, though, they would be preparing for your guys' arrival,
Yeah,
knowing
Matt's got
that
a
you're just
point.
burning
Like,
Zyranthia down.
if we really lean into this, maybe the wizard himself will have, a module of us being the
Yeah.
bad guys.
We're the new bad guys.
Yeah.
We're the
Oh,
villains of
jeez.
campaign 2.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, forest fire might not be the way to go, but I don't know how we're gonna get all these other dudes to like vanish. How far back has it been since we saw another set of guards?
So you would have seen them. Probably about probably between 300 and 500 feet back.
Oh,
Oh, that's real close.
so I can move. I could make that in 5 turns. I could get back.
Yeah, you'd be hauling.
Well, I can run,
Well-
convert my action,
No,
to
I
a
know. I'm just
movement
saying
and then
you'd be
dash.
hauling. You'd be trying to
Yeah.
run like crazy.
but
Do it, man.
I don't know if that's worth it because there's like 3 dudes and like crappy weapons back there too, and I think I'm worth 3 dudes with crappy weapons for 5 turns.
No, man, it's like a clown car or a video game. They just keep
Yeah.
spawning out of the hut.
Yeah, but then it would take them another 5 turns to get here minimum if they're all rogues.
Yeah.
So that would be like 10, 15 turns we're talking. I don't think that's enough time.
Yeah,
I think you
that's
guys
not
would either
ideal.
have dealt with it or be dead by the time I get back. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, guys. We're fine.
There are other options that you can utilize. You don't have to.
Yeah, we talked about the forest fire already.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like that idea.
It's a good
Of course you
idea. It's a good
It's a-
idea.
Horrible idea, but well, we can do it. Anyway, all right. So that puts us
Setting up the
back at
signal
the top
fire.
of the round, and then let's get our nulls into the picture.
Oh gosh.
No, actually, Harris, you're probably gonna still go first.
Why can't everybody roll?
Harris, you're still up first.
Okay.
We're not re-rolling. It looks
Okay.
No.
That's fair enough then. I will run up ahead. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm gonna firebolt the guy right in front of me. Just hopefully get that.
Okay.
D20 plus 4.
Oh!
Natural 20.
Woo-hoo.
That's what we like.
Natural 20.
So my
Alright.
question is, how does
Yeah,
this work with the blessing of Avava?
Okay.
Are we just
So-
doing one? Or is this fireball now?
Where's this fireball?
And he's
Um,
gonna accidentally start the forest fire.
Yeah.
Right?
Yay!
Exactly what just happened. Um,
You can't stop it.
let me make sure I've got the. Where did I put the notes? Blessing. So the blessing gives you guys.
Show crits.
I just put it always does critical damage.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
So this is going to be. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll 4
D10, right?
d10.
Jeez.
Not 2.
Dang.
That's pretty good for a cantrip.
That
Pretty good for a
yeah,
cantrip.
especially at this level. Okay.
Don't roll 4 ones, you crazy
I
bastard.
know, right? I kind of hope I do though. How great would that be?
Hey, that's not
Hey,
4
that's
ones.
good.
Damage.
Yeah. So as you watch, the glow starts to kind of manipulate as you release the firebolt, and then this energy of white kind of surrounds it, and as it crashes into the knoll, the whole front half of it just burns up into this. You can now see the skinless portion on its front.
Ooh.
The armor has been singed heavily, and the knoll is sitting there panting as he just got crap knocked out of him in one shot. But
He's not dead yet.
he's holding on by a mere thread with
Yeah.
his spear dug into the ground. So
21
Yeah.
health.
20.5.
Yeah.
right, 20.5. That's not what it is. But this one is going to run straight at you,
Uh-huh. Good,
watching
good.
that just, well, if I can select it properly. Yep. And
Makes
he's
sense.
going to
This is what I'm
he's
hoping for.
going to jump at you, and then
Need them all to swarm me.
and then he's going to do a bite and a spirit.
Sure.
Oh, that's not good.
Only if they hit.
Ooh.
Oh, and he hit.
18
That hits.
for 5,
Ooh.
Okay.
and then he's going to jab. It's an 11.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as he bites, he pulls back and you just kind of move out of the way as it shifts past you. All right.
Does this mean Karis is going to be a were-null?
No, this does not mean Karis is going to be a were-null.
I'm half.
It's never going to be a thing. All right, Essifer, you're up.
This dude over here, it's attempting to sneak up on me, I think, and then there's this one over here. All right, how far is that one? I'm gonna get. A little bit closer here. And that one I'm gonna hit with acid splash.
Okay.
And he
do it.
has to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Wah, wah, wah. Yet again.
Oh no.
tough roll for that guy.
Please roll me. What is it? So
D6
it's going to
plus
be
one.
4d6.
Yeah, it seems bad.
So we came up with in order. Oh, well, 2, 1. Very good, but
9.
Now there's 3 horses.
He's still trying to break into that thing, so.
yeah, no. So part of it splashes onto the side of the cart, but the main majority of it burns into the Knoll's skin. As he turns around, you can see parts of the face starting to melt off from the acid.
Ugh.
Nasty.
One's going to charge Caravan. Actually, this one is going to charge the horse. Try.
Oh
Stab it.
no! Not
The
the
horsies.
horse.
We can save this. We might end up with 3 war wagons.
Man, James is really not playing to the animal right tactic.
Nope,
No, not at
definitely
all.
not. Not these things. These things are hungry. All right, a 10. Yeah. Just miss because of their dexterity. The Knoll missed the horse. And no, dude. Anyway,
Your bad guys are not very good. Sometimes.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
this is
but-
not
but-
my fault. This is the dice. All of them. This one's going to, though, because you said it, I was bad. It's covered in currently these ethereal-looking puncture holes. He's going to bite and spirit you.
Oh, not good. Not good for you.
Del,
I'll be fine.
12. That's
Nope.
and then ooh, 19.
That one hits.
4, 5 points. So as he
You got
snaps
it.
at his jaws, you move out of the way, and he opens up for the spear to jab it. All right. Next one, the one above it, is going to run at Decimus and do
Yep.
the same thing.
Hit me.
Right. That
No, that's not
And
gonna
it's-
hit. That will hit.
they're a lot better with their spear than their mouths. For 2,
Good.
because of the rate.
Decimus, if you'd step up 5 foot, I would appreciate it.
I mean, I totally can.
I would appreciate it. So I can get my opportune strike.
These ones are going to there. This one is going to grab a piece of stick off the ground and swing it at the final one down here, or up there next to it. Left this.
Yeah, beat him up. Beat him up. Oh,
11 does not hit,
sad days.
sadly. The other ones are pinning themselves in there pretty heavily. All right, puts us. This one above. Nope, he already hit. This one's going to try to break in.
Do it up. Ugh. Rough dice, man.
Very rough dice. They
It's
have an
good for
AC.
us, but not so good for the Knolls.
No,
And
they're
then
not
this-
doing well.
Then Noel is going to try to bite at the softling.
No.
Or the dwarf. Nope.
Whew, good.
Irritated, and he's going to try to spear. Just hit him.
Oh, no.
And you watch as the second one, as he tries to swing it with the club, he grabs the spear and straight into his gut as the dwarf drops.
No.
At least we don't have to worry about protecting that.
Yeah.
That's fine. I
Alright.
don't see anything that's happening. We're good.
Let's say. All right, that puts us at Decimus.
Oh, hey, my turn. All right. This dude that came up to me and tried to attack, I'm gonna bob him real good with my maul, as I always do.
Okay.
I'm gonna do reckless.
maul.
Yeah, I'm gonna recklessly attack as I am in a rage with this man.
I'd appreciate a reckless 5 foot step to your left.
A 17 hit.
Step to the left.
17
off to the
does
right.
hit.
Okay, good. So let's roll some damage. That's going to be 12, 15 total.
Oof. Smack heavy
What is
into this
it?
one. He's not dead, but he's hurting.
Oh boy.
Slam your
body
maul
shot.
into his chest and just. All right.
Good body shots.
Dell.
Well, my buddy did not take the reckless 5 foot step that I needed.
Nope.
Oh, I'm not hearing anything. I'm in a rage, man.
So I'm going to take a
He let
step
you
to
hang
the
in.
left.
He left you hanging, man.
I'm going to take a step to the left, and this time I do know where that guy is. So I'm going to cast Lotus of Blades again
And
to get
of them-
both of them. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's going to just miss Decimus?
I can place it in such a way here I can drop.
Yeah, you can make the cone where it
Yeah,
won't
you
hit
just
me.
shoot from the cones to the side. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
He's shooting from the hip.
Yep, he's shooting from the hip. All right, and they both need dexterity saving throws, right?
Yes, sir. Dexterity saving.
That's 1.
Oh yeah.
That's a fail.
That's fail.
We like
And
that.
dexterity saving throw 2.
Oh yeah, we like that.
Also a fail.
Wolf.
They all both take 11 points of psychic damage.
Ooh,
All
yes.
right.
Um,
So the one in front takes a massive 11 points, and you see it hold its ground by placing the spear down, as you've noticed before. It holds itself there with both hands. The other one behind it just... And it's dead.
hell yeah.
Okay, so they can die. That's great. Good intel.
Oops. Nope, not that one.
The one in front of me is dead. Yeah.
Yeah, the one in front of you is dead. All right. And then that puts us at the final Knoll, who's going to run at Esper.
Of course it is.
It's gonna bite.
Why wouldn't it?
And it's going to miss. And it's going to spear attack.
Oh.
19.
Damn.
Tough break. Tough break.
Damn. Ooh. Jams deep. 7 points.
Who was that at?
Yikes.
Esper.
Oh.
Yikes indeed.
And
Man, how come when we
then,
ran the Dungeon of Doing Ix at Gen Con, the Spell Dancer never gets hit?
the Spell Dancer normally doesn't get hit in this game either.
Yeah, but she doesn't go up there.
Usually practice my attacks from far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I do go up there, shit like this happens.
All right, and that puts us back to the end of the round. So everybody, please roll me your dexterity saves, please.
Oh god, not again.
Am I still getting the advantage,
DC
James, or is that
10.
gone?
That is gone.
Okay. No problem.
Hell.
Ew.
Hey, barely made it.
Del
I got a
Bad.
5.
and Esper.
It was a little slow popping up here.
Esper and Del, you're good. Other two, please take. So Karis, take 3 points of piercing damage. Decimus, take 1.
Perfect.
Paris,
As
how
he
you
just-
doing there, buddy?
Clings off of the side of your arm, but just makes a nice little paper cut type.
I
Wound.
would be doing okay if these stupid arrows wouldn't keep pricking me. And if the gnolls got closer to me.
Use that
As
sickle,
you
buddy.
say that, there's one standing straight at you, just growling.
Turn around.
Turn around.
No. Here's the thing. I'm just kind of like having one hand on it, trying to keep it away. I need them
Yeah.
all on me.
Oh.
So he can
All
throw
right,
the
so the
book.
one in front of you is snapping at you,
Uh-huh.
but it's your turn to start.
Oh, cool. So with the hand I'm using to keep his face away from me, I'm just going to use Inflict Wounds.
Okay. Boom.
And let's cast this at level 2.
It's an old meme, but it checks out.
Let's hope it rolls well. Oh, hell yeah.
Work.
So 4d10.
Oh, I was like,
Another 20. Damn.
Yep. So as you reach, you hold the mouth open and just release the necrotic energy, and you can watch as the entirety of the face just shreds to like mostly skull.
Ooh.
And there is just this pure amount of adrenaline and hatred that is holding on by a mere thread.
What are you guys doing over there, those gnolls, man?
Making messes, that's what they're doing.
We're over here, like, our gnolls look perfectly fine when they're dead.
Yeah,
I'm
because
not
just keep hitting them with psychic stuff.
We don't kill things. We just maim horribly.
Yeah, y'all still haven't killed anything over there.
This one's gonna jam at the horse again.
Oh,
Dude, this knoll is just being blocked by a horse as it's neighing
Needs
and knocking
to
everything
rear
away.
up with its hooves.
Yeah.
that Knoll's name is definitely Kevin.
Named Kevin.
It's Kevin the Knoll.
Kevin the Knoll.
Just over there.
Anything like a
Nothing.
minion to me.
How many tickets has he gotten? Oof. I don't
Yeah,
know. He's over there
whack-a-mole.
whacking all.
Yeah.
Put
I
that
mean,
in
it's
my
still
notes.
early in combat, so
We can go find that I'm the only one that's killed the Knoll, and I have no ticket.
because you're not playing the game.
I guess not. That's the unfortunate part is I'm kill stealing and like you're not even getting the
Everybody's-
reward.
He's stealing your tickets, bro.
It's like when we were playing Hand of the Hanatas and I stole half of Whitney's money in the pot. Just I had nothing to gain from it. I just didn't want her to win any money.
All right. Essifer, you're up.
There's this guy behind me who just attacked me, and now I'm a little irritated.
Yep, beat him up. Or you could finish one of the gnolls that
So-
you guys have already almost killed.
Nah,
I
don't
need
do
a
that.
dexterity saving throw. From this guy behind me who attacked
One
me.
behind you.
Mhm.
Are you also going to melt this one's face and not kill it? Because that's really
Probably,
fun.
yeah.
Do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh no.
So it's just gonna be two. It'll just be 2d6.
I don't have a nat anymore. I've already used it.
No,
up.
no. So what happened? So you got the. You're getting the crit. He rolled a crit fail on his save, which gave you a crit success. So
Yep.
you doubled it even more. Last
Yeah.
time.
Unfortunately, we're not level 5 yet, so we don't get the damage boost from
Yeah.
stuff like that.
9. So yeah, I'm gonna melt his face off too.
Yeah.
It's gonna
More
look
so,
like
you're
those
just
guys
burning
in
off some
Raiders of the
fur.
Lost Ark.
Some of the fur hidden behind, or that isn't hidden by the makeshift armor that they're wearing, is starting to burn away.
I'm hitting them with alien blood.
It is not alien
That's
blood.
my story. I'm sticking with it.
One is going to...
Oh, there's so many gnolls that go before we do.
There are a lot of Knolls.
For now.
Well, you guys don't really seem to be interested in killing any of them. Just like making them have bad days and then moving on to somebody else.
It's
Right?
bad guy 101, right? You don't kill your enemies.
Yeah, you let them
This
live
one-
so that they start. Somebody start monologuing.
Oh yeah.
And this one's going to swing at you, Del.
Okay. Nope.
Spirit.
Nope. Dodged that one too.
Nope.
Thank God. I actually dodged something.
Shoo.
Dodging. It's like Del is standing behind a tree and just dipping out one side
Yeah.
and the other, avoiding.
Dude's playing
Alright.
peekaboo with this gnoll over
He
here.
was playing peekaboo
Yeah.
over there. These ones still cowering in the corner in there.
Decimus, you got to start eating one of these dead gnolls so that it's like to assert your dominance over the other gnolls in the fort.
What?
That's the only way to get them to go away.
I don't think that's how that works.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
It's called being
This
an
one-
apex predator.
Cuba
This one
Gooding
is
Jr.
going
taught me that.
to grab this one and start dragging it inward.
Oh no!
Drop him
I mean-
some napalm and cook him down.
That's fine. That one's dead. Oh no, he's got loot on him. Don't let him take the loot sack.
So he's got one
Almost
more
forget our
turn.
fourth.
You got one more turn before, and you can see that one's just beaten to all hell. It is just starting to slide away sulkingly away with its prey or with its catch. I don't know. That
It's
one's
okay.
done, that
They'll
one's
send a
done.
message to the other gnolls.
No, kill him too. The dude that
Decimus,
is a
you're up.
traitor and has money on
It's
it.
my turn already? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I would like to see the next knoll that is closest to me. I'm gonna step up to him, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
you're watching. So you're
Allie
watching
steps
as
up to
Dell is playing peekaboo with this knoll, and you're coming up from behind.
Yep.
He's
I'm gonna sneak up behind him and just a nice swing right into the rear end.
I
So
kind
now
of
you're
think
taking a step to the left.
I kind of think your sneak is kind of like Armstrong off of Full Metal Alchemist. You just kind of stomp up next to him.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think you can rage sneak.
And I'm gonna
You can't rage.
recklessly. I will recklessly smash this guy's butthole.
No, you won't.
14 hit.
14 just misses as it
No.
smashes
Oh,
the
man.
tree in front of him,
No.
and the creature
Ooh,
looks
get the
back,
kill.
and the eyes get like super big.
No ticket for you.
Man, that's
All
all I
right.
got.
Dell, you're up.
Yeah, so now that my friend has finally stepped into position, I'm going to opportunity strike.
Okay.
Can I move up 5 feet to get flanking on him as well? If
Yeah,
not,
I'll give
it's
you
totally
that.
cool. Okay, cool. Then I will take a step forward to get opportunity strike, so you get
Yeah.
advantage on the attack roll. Oh!
Woo! Stab him in the bunghole.
Oh, he dead.
Jesus.
25 points of damage.
Woo!
How do you want to kill that one?
Yeah, so as Decimus like swings and misses, you just hear the bell jingle behind him as the knoll is like going to dodge Decimus. You just hear the bell jingling when he turns around. Dell's just standing there with rapier in one hand and short sword in the other, and just chops his head off, and just smiles at Decimus. That's 2, Decimus.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Oops. Thank you for seeing that.
Oh,
Let me open door. Create
I've got
that.
Oh,
plans.
yeah.
I've got plans after that move you just made.
Oh, good.
I gotta unlock our channel points here.
Oh, channel points.
Yeah, we're still on.
they're up now.
Yeah, they're up. There we go.
You should be able to do stuff now. Check your channel points. Everybody that's new, there's stuff that you can do to mess with the game, either in a good way or a bad way. You decide.
Oh, it's always a good way. Just not for us.
Yeah.
Not real. All right. Let's see here. That puts us at the final knoll of this round is going to bite at it's going to take a snap at Esper and then stab it with a spear.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
And now you guys know why I don't normally get this close.
Whee!
For 5
This
damage.
is your punishment.
Or jabs it,
remember
like
that,
just
Joe.
grabs your
Next-
arm with
Next
its
time, I'm gonna
mouth,
let you die.
and then it's going to jab you with the spear and it's going to miss. All right. And that puts us at everybody. Please give me your dexterity saves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Saving throws.
Dex
Oh,
saves.
yeah. Oh, I finally passed.
Dex
Probably not a good sign.
saves.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good for me.
Oh.
Pass.
Hey, Decimus, don't you have like danger sense or
Pass.
something?
That was level 5.
It might be.
I do.
You get advantage on those.
Do I?
You should get advantage on those, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, 12.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
everybody passed it.
sure.
So y'all are good. You just
Wow.
see you can see the arrows slowly wafting through the air, just kind of, and slam into the ground.
I knew this the whole time.
Sure you did.
We're all doing that.
I got your back, Jack.
Thanos,
Well,
you know? You just
That's what's
steps out
more
of the way.
terrifying. He's willingly taking these hits.
Yeah.
He is.
So one
Right
point
now,
of damage at a time.
He's got it straight up.
No.
All
lube.
right, there we go. People are starting to throw luck at people now. All right, Karis,
All right.
Do something cool.
do something cool.
I would like to. Let's hope. I'm going to try and grapple the knoll next to me and toss him at the other knoll.
All right, go for it,
Fighting
man.
with.
Give me a grapple check. Give me athletics.
Good luck.
I
Come on.
definitely need it because that's not.
Hang
one
on,
of my
chat.
things.
Can we get luck for Karis, please? Luck for Karis.
Paris
Too
need
late.
luck.
Already rolling.
Yep, it's too late now. Next time.
Hey!
21.
Whoa.
We'll see if that's enough.
And it's gonna try its athletics. Oh yeah,
Nat 1.
3 till 5. So yeah, no, you grab it and you just throw it. It's gonna do a quick. Gonna try to dodge out of the way.
Sure.
Otherwise,
It is dragging a
because-
body.
No,
What?
it isn't.
It is dragging a body if that hurts it.
Did you throw the one at the one that was dragging the body, or the one that Esper?
No.
No, the one I'm next to.
Ah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
threw that one,
Well,
and
not
then
rode
where'd you
all the
throw
way
it
over
to?
there. To the
Again.
one attacking Essifer.
That's what
Yeah,
I thought.
You
yeah.
had it right, yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
No, that one's getting the dead body.
Yeah.
Not if somebody shoots
They're
it.
walking away with the loot
Yeah.
sack.
It's gotta have a story to tell its friends, you know?
That's fine. This
It's
one
probably
attacking
gonna
the
die
horse
in-
isn't going to be
Oh,
attacking the
yeah,
horse for
no.
too long.
Story's coming
So as you
up.
wing this thing right next, I'm just gonna put them next to it, but they're actually stacked on top of each other. Both of them fall prone,
Is
land
that
on the
1d4
ground.
damage? Improvised weapon?
You ever
What
see
if he
your
flies
kids
in such a
run
way-
into each other?
What if he flies in such a way that his spear stabs into the other one?
So roll me. So if you're gonna do an improvised weapon, since you've thrown him and you were successfully able to throw him, roll me a attack roll then. We'll see if it just trips him or if it actually
Attack.
smacks him.
Okay.
Yeah, so roll me an improvised weapon attack. So it's going to be a dexterity weapon, ranged weapon attack without your proficiency. So just give me a d20, add your dexterity.
Yeah. Okay, so +3 to this.
Ooh.
Okay, only 11.
No,
Dang.
nope. Just you slide it, it hits the ground, scrushes, pushes its face through the ground, and then knocks him over like a bowling
Sure.
pin. They
Stab
both
him.
fell. On the...
Stab them both.
Optimus,
Alright,
you have luck
and-
now.
Slice them
That
open with the holy
puts-
sickle.
It's a little late.
That puts this one's
Yeah,
gonna
but that's-
take its chance to get up. So it only has half. It needs half movement, and then it's going to bite at Essifer. Actually, you know what? It's not. It's yeah, it's going.
Yes, it is.
There's no reason not. Those are kind of just mad hungry. They're not. They're not.
Yet.
This one specifically is not. So as the jagged skeletal frame of its jaw tears into your arm, your other arm, you're kind of like a chew toy right now. You've got one on one arm, one on the other arm. At least bite marks, and then it's going to add some insult to injury potentially.
Nope.
I know. Nope.
Nope.
Spear does not connect, but it did bite you. All right, and that puts us at Essifer. So the one is down on the ground, the other one has stepped over top of it and bit into your right arm.
Yeah,
But they're
do it.
right here in front of me. So
They're both right in
saying
front of
we
you.
can get this a 10-foot radius will hit both of them, right?
Correct.
I haven't gotten to use this one yet. I want to try it.
Do it.
All right, go for it. Might have to have you describe it.
Would a 10-foot radius
For our
also hit
audience,
this guy
but-
on the cart?
Oh, no, not a radius. Well, it depends on if is it all around or I don't know what she's doing
Yeah.
yet, so I can't tell.
Okay, so the spell casts a 10-foot radius from a point of my choosing. So
Oh.
it will only hit these two knolls.
Okay.
It's called
Okay.
Shatter.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
Shatter's a good one.
yeah.
So,
So describe the.
Constitution saving throws. She's a
Yep.
little bit irritated with these two.
All right. Well, since it's not a dexterity saving throw, he technically doesn't get a disadvantage on it, but he's still going to try to see if it. So normal on the one that's hurt. Oh, he's going to get hurt really bad. And then the next one is going to go. He's going to succeed. So the one who is prone is avoiding the shatter as much as possible, using his friend as a human shield. All right.
So I'm going to roll for damage. Damage is 3d8.
Yep.
A failed save takes half damage.
All right.
Oh, that's not bad, not bad. You might
So
finally
12
kill one.
on one and 6 on the other. Maybe. I don't know. They seem to have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, so the one died. The one that was standing over top of it that just bit you, you watch as this immense amount of
the one I
pressure
already-
starts building up around the creature and just blows apart, and the pulse downward is what pretty much affects the one that's laying on the ground, but the other one just kind of ripples away and is torn by just this massive sound. But yeah, that's he's definitely down. You watch as Karis, you watch as the force of the pulse actually just rips the head just clean off and like flips backwards into the. All right. This knoll is still set on removing this horse from its life, and that's gonna put, and it's gonna get its full amount, and horsey goes bye bye.
Not the horse.
I just need something just says X. Did not the way I wanted it to. Push it down. All right. He's gonna move to the side here. Actually, now the horse is pinned, he can't move. He's going to run around this way.
That's his ass.
What?
That's what
I
the
said
best
that's his
is.
ass. That was a tactical error, Noel. You're screwed now. We don't melt faces over
And-
here. We just kill.
Yep.
You hear that, put this in commoners. They're going to hear the commotion out front. They're just hiding heavily in the room. Dead. That one. This one's going to try to continue to break in. Oh. Uh-oh. You hear the breaking of the wood of the latch on the carriage. And kind of like The Shining, the creature moves the latch back.
Here's Noli.
Here's Noli.
Yeah.
Just in case you guys forgot, that's the one without any skin on the front side of his body.
That's right.
There's about to be no skin on the backside now, too.
Right,
Surely
and this
it
one's
would-
going to take its trophy and head into the woods.
Surely it would be
And
easier for these
vicious
things to
here.
grow food than to go to all
Right.
this trouble.
You know, you would think so.
Decimus,
Meat's
you're up.
really good.
Alrighty.
Well, they could
As-
farm.
Hold on, how far is this?
Maybe that's what they're doing
Okay.
with these.
Yeah, I'm I was gonna try and do something, but since he started moving this way, I'm just gonna sprint over to him, and I'm gonna give him a good bop on the noggin.
Good bop on the noggin.
Yeah, I'm gonna recklessly swing as well.
Whack-a-mole.
Hey,
I'll take a 19.
Hey, that's gonna hit.
Yeah,
no, 19.
And then I'll take 16 damage total.
Yeah, he's not looking good at all. He hasn't been hit yet, but he's
Ooh,
not.
I smell a kill steal incoming.
Here comes Del dashing out of the woods
Yeah.
to take the kill.
Hey, thanks for the Ray Vampiric touch int. We appreciate it.
Hey, thanks
We
guys.
appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. We're hitting
Welcome, Raiders.
we're hitting Knowles right now.
Yep, we're killing
Yeah,
Knowles
we're
and
smacking
melting Knowles'
Knowles.
faces. You know how it is.
We got whack-a-knoll going on right now. Whack-a-knoll. All right, Del, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go try and steal this kill.
Yep.
Gonna tippy toe over to steal the
Yeah.
kill?
He's gonna move on over here and spend his action to use
25,
the
30.
ability called Kill Steal.
So as you can see, I can't get there in 30 feet of movement. So unfortunately, that will mean that I'm going to have to use my bonus action as a cutting action to dash and move into range, and then take my opportunity to use Opportune Strike to try and kill this gnoll.
So
I can
welcome
still-
everybody. Del is a specific new class that we have within the world of Xayathe. So he's similar to a bard and a rogue mix, but they do use what they call our Opportune Strike rather than sneak attack.
So that is 14 to hit. Does that miss?
14 hit just misses.
Ah!
I have
Yeah.
a chance.
Almost had the kill.
Oh, Karis and Decimus. I'm telling you now so I can clear it. Both of you have a luck.
Oh, hey.
So you both have
awesome.
advantage.
Sure, yeah, awesome. Dope.
So far, Del's
I'm
the
gonna
only
need
one
it.
that doesn't have advantage.
Yeah, nobody gives me advantage. I don't need it.
You
Too
get it all the
strong.
time.
Nah,
You
They have to
get
nerf me.
advantage.
the bullshit is strong with this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Too strong, please nerf.
And then the one on the ground is going to stand up. He's going to look around at his companion, and he's going to do a wisdom save.
Oh.
He realizes that it is not safe for him to stick around, and he's going to go get out of dodge.
Attack of opportunity?
Yep.
Yeah!
On Esifer. Esifer gets her attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
Get him, Ezifer. It's the humane thing to do.
Step up.
No,
Let him go. Let him become your rival.
No, we already let one go.
no,
That other one is
that's-
definitely going to
that's-
die of secondary infections from his
This
wounds,
is
by
not
the
my-
way.
That's not my. That's not my thing. This dude here is running away, or the guy up on top.
Yep. Yeah, the one right there is
Yeah,
running
the
away.
one down there.
He's going to try to, at least.
Slice him up.
Okay.
I'm going to kill your... See better.
Yeah. Come
Another
on, hit him,
acid
hit him,
splash.
hit him, hit him.
Man, she is just abusing this acid splash. She wants to turn these
You
things
gave it to her.
Oh,
puddles. She
You're
wants to
the
turn
one
these things into
who rolled
puddles.
for our blood touches.
Yeah, I mean, you are blood touches. You are going to start to see, though, there is a unique thing that's going to happen as you guys continue to use this ability, though. There's more to it.
a downside. if
Shit
you
ton
will.
of tattoos.
Yep.
Not so different.
We become possessed.
Not really.
Nope. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, missed. Yeah, this is going to hurt.
Oh, yeah. He's in trouble.
So, 2d6, please.
Ooh.
Yeah, 9
Yeah,
is enough.
Very good. You guys finally managed to kill one.
They've
Oh,
killed two.
There's no we
As-
about this. That was
Thank
all
you.
her.
As it steps up and gets ready to shift away, you reach out and you spray it with this acid splash, and it just melts
You got
into
one
a
more.
puddle of goo. Slowly but surely, it starts to reconvest itself until it turns into a gooey cube. No, I'm kidding. Larry Stout.
I'm making
Softness.
goo.
You're making goo so that you can create more cubes. This is how actual cubes are created. It's just a massive amounts of creatures put together with acid splash, and
Yep.
the combined intelligence connects themselves to the goo. Anyway, that puts us at our nasty our layer action, our environment action going on. So please, people, roll your dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
Pass.
And I will remember to do this with advantage because I know my features.
You actually have double it.
Double it. Whoops.
God dang, that's
Uh-oh.
a 9.
Decimus,
No,
damn it.
you,
Oh, jeez.
You have a +4 and advantage, and
I
you
have a
still failed that check.
5.
I mean,
and I
I
still failed.
Yeah,
I
No,
rolled
I
like
didn't
a 3 and a
actually roll
5, so I don't know what to tell you, man.
well, you and Essifer
That's
are
fine. I'll
going
take my
to
1 damage. Give me 1
take
damage.
one. Well, yep. So Decimus is going to take 1 damage. Essifer is going to take 2. As an arrow wafts very lazily through the air and strikes each of you from the outside.
Decimus, that wasn't even an arrow. They just threw a potato at your head. Did you not
Probably.
like see it?
I mean, I didn't feel it if that's what you're
Hold
asking.
on. I'm going quiet for a second.
Oh yeah, that was a
Uh-oh.
loud noise.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
someone's
Yeah.
burning the house down over there.
Everybody,
Sounds like-
yeah, probably just ignore the smoke alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Doesn't-
You won't burn.
It's game night. He doesn't need a house.
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
someone burnt their meal prep today.
Okay, no, quick. Let's set the forest on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Okay, I'm the DM now, guys. All right, we're just gonna skip who's next in line.
hey, you can't skip my turn.
No, that's what I'm saying. Oh, Karis, you're up. Go ahead. Karis, make an attack roll. You have super advantage.
Oh, sweet. So it's like 4d20.
Sorry about that,
Yeah,
guys.
roll 4d20
That was,
and take the best two.
That was bad.
Right?
Hope everybody.
You
didn't
do
get
have
really
regular
thrown out
advantage.
too much.
I am
All
actually
right.
going to be using that regular advantage.
Yes.
All right, so Karis, you're up.
Yeah, I'm running over to the knoll that's trying to make its way into the wagon.
Yeah, so its head stuck half in the wagon, so you do have advantage on that attack.
Slices Achilles'
Oh.
tendon.
Ant-Man him.
Okay, well, I was going to use my advantage because I want to grab his feet and just yank him off the
It didn't work out so well for
wagon.
Decimus last time.
Toss him onto
Sure,
the ground.
let's go with that.
Oh.
All right, let's
So-
try it. So
So I'm using my advantage, and am I getting advantage as well from him not seeing me?
yeah, so
Oh,
it'll be a
baby.
+2 added to your
Okay.
to your
So double
advantage.
roll. Okay, add it. And athletics. Here we go.
Oh, no.
no.
Oh, no.
12.
Wow.
So, I mean, you still could. Let's see what he gets.
Yeah.
You do have the advantage of surprise.
Dang.
So
Meant nothing.
He feels
No.
someone tickle his toes.
he does. He
Yeah.
feels the grab and he kicks
So-
off. Like the claws kick off at you, and he turns around.
Yeah, but
Hey,
now he
kicks his
doesn't have
head
his
out of
head
the
in
way.
there anymore, so that was the purpose, right?
Does it.
That's it.
By the way,
That's
what
it.
an
All right.
inefficient way to break into something is just like you get a hole big enough, and rather than like trying to enlarge the hole, you just stick your head in and just hope that the hole gets bigger or you get smaller.
How do you think your
No one
intelligence
said that
is?
regular gnolls are the most
No, they're not very
great at
smart.
all.
big creatures.
Their intelligence is an intelligence is a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
He feels like
They
he
can-
can fit through that hole, so he's trying to squeeze.
They're very
Yeah.
they're very nature versus nurture. They're not getting trained very well at these. Anyway, Essifer, you're up.
Do something.
Try.
Beat
I'm
him
gonna-
up.
Throw him on the
Step
ground.
up. Yeah, if you can't pull him out of there, there's no way in hell I can.
Burning hands.
Yeah, burning hands. Burning hands.
But there
If
might
the
be
gold
loot
inside
in the
melts, we can
packet.
just pick it up.
Yeah.
Magic items don't melt. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna use my advantage here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Draw your scimitar or your. Are you using
Yeah,
a scimitar or are you using
I
your?
am using my scimitar this time.
Oh. 5 points of damage.
That's something, yeah. That's the dude with 1 HP. You should have got him.
No, that was the other guy who ran off.
So close.
No, this is the one
So
with no
close.
skin on the front side of his body.
Yeah,
a
but he
walking
didn't. He wasn't.
skeleton.
They have a lot
No.
of
It's
HP, though.
it just burned off the fur. He didn't burn off any of the skin on this one.
So he just looks like Pumpkinhead. Not that anybody knows who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky, scary. It's the only pumpkin head.
All right. Yep. No. He
Goodness gracious.
grabs a hold of the cart. All right,
Yeah,
and he's going.
But I went for his
This one.
Achilles.
This one is gonna do similar. He's going to let's see what he see if he makes a decision.
Oh, dang.
Ooh, yeah, he's
Skull.
he's going to definitely bail. He knows that you two are not even worth fighting, and he's going to use his action to disengage. And he's going to dart into the. Actually, he's going to run past 5, 10, 15,
Bard.
20,
Cowardly Sir
25.
Robin starts to play.
30.
Brave Sir Robin
All right.
bravely ran away.
He cannot run from me.
Nope, he cannot run from us. This is not going to happen.
He sure
He
as
shall
hell.
not run.
He is sure as hell going to try. All
I
you
must
hear
still
is just a shriek of voices coming from the cart as they burst open the doors in the back end and start piling out. Noticing then that
Oh,
they're
great.
running right past the knoll that's right outside.
Uh-oh.
The side.
Where the heck did these guys all come from?
Stay back. Stay in there.
It's a clown car over here, I
You
swear.
stupid
It's
idiot.
a
What are
clown
you talking
ride.
about?
Yeah.
Very
It's a
big,
it's a wagon.
and they're teeny.
Yeah, you get
They're
two
little
two
folk.
dwarves and two softling and popped out of this one. And you also saw and they all have the similar clothing on. Merchants where the one gets out and he's a little more rotund than the others, and you can hear rattling of chains and jingles coming out of his he stumbles off the cart. That's the Disney character there. All right. That puts us at this knoll is going to try to scurry into the cart. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to turn around. He's going to turn around. And he's going to bite it.
Okay, good.
Karis.
Yeah, sure.
Was a 15 hit?
Hit. Yes, sir.
So close.
Oh, man.
5
Good
points.
chunk.
And then he's going to turn around and he's going to whip the spear at Esper.
No!
And they-
Damn.
My God.
What spear?
it disappears somewhere in the woods, way out of nowhere.
Oh, can it hit the other one? The one who's dragging the loot sack away?
No, not that. He's not Hail
Wrapping
Marrying
one
this
on
thing
the
like a
body.
football player. Just- oh my goodness. Yeah, no, he's finished that one. The one has gotten away, so he can grab the screen. And Decimus, you're up.
Alrighty, I am in my rage going to chase after this guy that's trying to get away.
Okay.
And as I am running, I'm just going to drag my maul behind me with one hand until I get close to him, and then I'm going to bring it on up for a nut shot.
You will not.
As you
No,
cut around the cart, you now see just this piling out of about 4 different merchants trying to get away from the knoll, and the knoll is looking straight at them, snapping, getting ready to attack, and you just kind of drag your mole behind it, like.
Yep, I'm gonna go for a nut shot right between the legs. A 21.
Oh no!
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
Oh no!
I'll take 19 damage on this guy.
If you've ever seen eyes pop out of somebody's head, man, this one just like a golf club, just
a
ping.
an uppercut
Eyes
right
get real
between the
big.
legs.
Yeah, and he lifts up about 5 feet off the ground before just rolling off of the mall and then down. His eyes are wide, but he is motionless and dead.
Perfect.
Oops, wrong one.
I got one.
You got him.
Del didn't get to
And,
steal your kill.
I didn't get to
Del,
steal my kill.
you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then
Section?
I see that guy. Bonus action. In 25, 30. And then I'm gonna try to steal this kill.
The one with 0.5
Agent?
HP left.
Agent of Jinx for another
Hey,
kill
20.
steal. Yep, that hits.
Oh.
And how do you want to kill this one?
Let's see if I kill him first. 13.
No, there is no option. You killed him. He had 1 health left.
So I just hear the shriek of Decimus killing one over there. I'm like, shit. And, like, oh. And I just like take off. And I run around the corner and see one more. I'm like, ah! And just like dart over, just full jump and just stab into his back. My kill.
So yeah, using the momentum of the ground, you just see this leap of both blades drawn, just as it jams into the creature. The creature rears back for a moment and then just crooks.
Get back in the wagon. They're still shooting arrows, guys.
Okay.
Yep, you still shoot arrows.
Well, we could just go kill them.
So
I mean,
need
there's a
dexterity
lot of
saving throws, please.
I don't think they're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
stop shooting arrows.
I think we should burn down the forest.
Yeah,
Ooh,
just
hey,
kill
I think a
everything.
21 this time.
21 passes.
I gotta roll mine. $22.
18 pass. 6 as well.
Fail.
And dexterity. So
Well,
Karis
you
is the
are
last.
stuck between myself and Dell, so there was no way to step to.
Yeah, 2 more points. Karis.
Easy.
All right. And you look at the one looks over at you. We've got to get out of here. We don't have a choice. And they start piling up behind, like in between the cart.
Why would you not just back the horses up and go backward?
We need to get to Pendrugan.
I'll clear the trees. I don't care.
Do you know another way around?
Is
Well,
there
I mean-
not a way through up there on the left? Nope.
Actually, you know what? These guys would not do that. They're going to pile back into the cart.
Yeah. I mean, can we not just like go back, get some more guards, and then we can clear all this mess away when we have more people, guys?
Who needs more people?
Or are you determined that you have to go now?
Well, we've got one One's down, so I don't know what we're going to do with her.
Yeah, this path over here, up on the left, is that just one single tree that's fallen, or is there a
It
group
is.
that
It's
I
a
have to-
massive tree that's fallen
Okay.
on the left.
Yeah,
It would
but
take
Dustin to use
a
his
little bit of
axe.
time, but it won't take a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna sprint up there and I'm gonna try and just move this thing out the way.
Seeing what Decimus is doing, I'm following to help out
Okay.
the big boys to help lift.
I have
Yeah.
a strength of 11. I'm not even gonna try.
I'm gonna make sure everybody's okay in the wagon.
Actually, you know what? I bet I could burn it out with acid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a big, good hold on a sturdy part of this tree and I'm gonna yank it.
You have luck.
Yep,
Awesome.
I'm
You
using
do have
it.
luck.
Oh my god, a 15?
Does my helping him give advantage?
Yes,
Double
so that'd be a 17.
Okay.
So that is one of since you picked that specific area, I would say that's one of two. So you're gonna have to take one more volley of shots. The other
I'm
two
fine
of
with
you,
that.
have you guys decided to
I'm in the wagon.
head
dude.
into the wagons? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm in the wagon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Healer,
sweet.
heal thyself.
Okay. So the other two, you guys are using the trees to kind of block the arrows that are flying at you from the left.
Yeah.
And the rest of you just hear penetrating of arrows into the cart.
Alright, another athletics roll.
Hold on one second. Yeah, another athletics. Because now that there's no other options for them to shoot, they're starting to shoot at the horses.
Oh no, not the horses. Oh my god, a 14.
14 just
Plus 2, right?
oh
Or
plus 2,
advantage?
16.
No,
16 does
no,
make-
it wouldn't be a +2 because I already used my luck
No.
last round.
Oh,
Paris is
that's
helping
right.
you,
Yeah,
though.
last check. Well, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
the
that's why
he got the
advantage
he
was.
advantage.
did roll 2 though.
So I would say with that, you're just going to be able to start moving. So you've moved the stuff off to the side. They're going to do
So we gotta
one
do it
more.
one more time.
So,
Is what you're saying?
yep, one more time. Yep,
Another deck save.
and then you guys have to start moving the horses. Yeah,
Take that
you've
24.
made it. Oh,
Oh,
so yours is going to.
Oh,
7 points,
seven.
Karis, as they focus fire at you.
Uh-huh.
Just the one breaks off as it hits your leg and sticks in there and just kind of breaks off and bends a little bit. You can see literally they've just been taking small branches, like small limbs off of trees, putting a rock to it and just firing them.
I mean, I'm kind of impressed.
They should just throw rocks. I think they do better.
There's also a lot of them coming at them. And let's see if any of them. Let's see what happens to the horses.
no, not the horses. Oh, not the
Well-
horses.
They all die.
Nope. This one gets shot. Left.
You did.
So you hear the other horse just kind of neigh up, like make a noise, and then go quiet. Oh, I don't know what we're going to do.
Okay.
Oh, we
are
can't
the
move
trees
these
cleared?
things. We're in trouble.
I'm gonna.
Is this passage cleared?
Yes, that passage is cleared.
Okay.
Point
I'm
Come
gonna.
up front and push this body off.
Wave him down.
You push the body off.
Yeah.
He falls off.
Yeah, I would go over to this cart, unhook the horses, and then I'm just gonna pull the cart myself.
Here we go.
Okay.
Again. At least this one's got
Yeah,
wheels.
this one's got all 4 wheels.
It does have all 4 wheels. You're right. So now we have a Karis, and we have a
What
Decimus
is your-
horse. I don't know if Karis is doing it, but we have a Decimus horse.
I'll
Guys.
help him. Yeah, let's do this.
We gonna leave our wagon behind?
You can get our wagon.
I was gonna drive this one because these guys are freaked out.
Well, someone can go back and get the wagon.
I'm better at calming people down.
You're gonna drive this wagon?
People trust me. I have to drive one of them.
Well, okay. I'll go get the other one.
No,
then.
I'll go out. I have an idea of something to do on the way.
Okay.
Can I move, James?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna step out of the back of this wagon,
Okay.
and then from my pocket, I'm gonna pull a vial of oil, and I'm
Okay.
gonna throw it into the woods, over on the left-hand side,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna mutter a few words under my breath, reach into my pack and pull out a torch, and throw it as well,
Okay.
and see what their reaction is.
All right. So roll me a improvised weapon attack. So
It's
actually,
not
no,
a
just roll me
real torch.
Oh.
I cast minor illusion as I reached into my
Oh.
bag and mumbled under my breath and pulled out an illusory torch and threw it.
Like it's on fire.
Okay.
Roll
Yeah.
me a roll me a deception check with advantage then.
Dope.
20, and then I had advantage already, so 22.
So with an advantage, or with the 22, you definitely start to hear the yipping of the gnolls within there start to quiet down, and you don't seem to see any of the arrows coming from the left-hand side anymore.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nicely done.
Now you must run.
Yeah. I probably took everything I had to like do all those actions. So I'm gonna say that's probably all I got done that turn.
All right. The one kind of leans out of the hole from where you're at, Essifer, and he tugs on your garment. He says, "Has anybody seen Holdren?"
The
I
only
didn't
other
hear he's
ones
dead.
were-
No, that's
I
not
didn't
good.
See anybody else who's still
We need
alive?
to find.
Is that one dead body?
Mittens.
Yeah, there is one dead body over by the trees.
At least we need to find out if it's him. If we leave without him, we won't be able to get to the place of coin.
Oh yeah, Pam, you probably could have cast Spare the Dying on some of these folks, huh?
Yeah,
Been closer.
past the time now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
way
he's
past
dead now.
Past your 6 seconds there, bud.
that.
Well, I think I saw a body get dragged off into the woods over there. We could potentially follow, I suppose.
There's also just
Need
a
to
random
find-
body there too.
We need to find safety first, and then we definitely need to find Holdren.
Well, hey guys. They're trying
And
to
he turns back around and he starts scrambling through money, and the other three are looking at it and pulling out little coin purses. And, will 250 gold work?
For what we've done already? Yeah.
To find Holdren.
They want us to go find this Holdren guy, and they're offering 250 gold. What do you guys think?
Is that his dead body over by the tree, maybe?
I don't know. Somebody go look.
What is it?
I'm
look
not getting
like?
out of here.
Yeah, we don't know what he looks like. Is he
Hearing that,
carrying ID?
What's he wearing? What colors?
It'll be in a
15, 20, 25, 30.
a reddish blue, red and blue sashes, and he seems to have he normally wears a necklace around his neck, kind of a rounder man, large beard.
Fling or dwarf?
James, I ran over to the
Okay.
dead body,
So that-
kind of hearing what they were talking about.
Okay.
And then I'll take another round of arrows to start looking through. Actually, I'm just going to pick up the body and bring him. That's what
Just
I'm gonna
take the
do.
head.
Might as well.
Just
Just take that.
show him the head.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Is this it? I can't see from down here. Hold on.
Throw it in the bag with him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
he hasn't.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take the one set of arrows. So give me a dexterity save throw.
Okay.
Oh,
There you
shit.
Like a boss, you're dodging as arrows are flying from the right-hand side at you, left and right, even avoiding them from piercing the body that you have hanging over top of your shoulder on your shoulder. And you get to the side of the cart, show up the head, and the man peeks out of the door. Oh no, that's Belrak.
All right, well,
So this
Belrak's
is
coming
not
in. I'm
good.
just gonna kind of push him through
Oh,
the window if he fits.
Was this
Why?
guy with the Holdren dude?
Yes, they were trying to move the logs.
Okay, well, he got dragged off into the woods.
Oh, that's not.
man, you guys really should have just backed up.
Hey, Speedy Gonzalez, can you go run into the woods after him?
Nope.
Yeah, right.
Nope.
I can take a look.
While
Maybe
we're
we can.
Hold
trying
on.
to figure this out.
Maybe we can
I'm
go
gonna
find
cast
if.
Cure Wounds on myself.
I want to hop in the wagon and talk to this dude real
Well, I mean,
quick.
who else can
think
move
this
this wagon with no horses?
Other than you, nobody.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start moving this wagon with no horses. Everyone's
Okay.
been standing around just pussyfooting around.
You're starting to
I'm
just
gonna
pull.
start pulling.
What are you pussyfooting around?
So as your
I'm standing
muscles
at the
start
center.
bulging, and you're just dragging this thing.
I'm gonna put the reins of the other horses when he comes by. I'll put the reins
Yeah.
of the horses on the back of that wagon so they follow him.
Okay. Yeah, so it takes time, and the arrows still keep flying back and forth for a short period of time, at least from the right-hand side, but it seems to be dying off as they can see that their assault was
All right.
squashed.
Look, is there anything identifiable about that person that I can track down? Like, does he have a specific jewelry or, I don't know, weapons or something? I can locate things if they're close enough. But it's got to be specialized to him.
And he wears
Something
a
personal.
gold chain around his neck. It's got the symbol of his family crest.
All right. Hopefully that's good enough. I'm going to go ahead and take the 10 minutes to prepare locate object. And as long as there isn't somebody here wearing a gold chain, it should maybe work. The spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind.
Okay.
I don't know it particular.
We're going to do that right here, or should we wait until we get somewhere safe?
I'm already doing it. I'm just
Oh.
in the wagon doing this thing, spending my 10 minutes.
All right. So you guys can feel the movement of the wagon starting to go away, and then you can hear Dell coming up behind in this heavy war wagon, just grinding through the ground as the rest of with those iron wheels, pushing up beside you, Decimus, and utilizing it kind of as a barricade to avoid any additional damage coming to either of the caravans as you guys push along up the road quite a bit of a ways before you run into another shack, another guard shack.
You guys suck at your job. There was another ambush.
So you stopped at another guard shack, told them you sucked
Yeah.
at their job.
Yeah, you guys aren't you like patrol and stuff like, or do you just protect this one area of road?
Normally we protect the area of the guardhouse north or south, depending on the direction we see the carts coming.
Well, there's a big knoll ambush back yonder, and we took care of some of them, but there's still a whole bunch in the forest. They dragged off some dude that we got to go find now. So this is like,
I think some of you should come with us.
yeah,
Um,
and walk
I mean,
in
if-
front.
don't feel. Wait, what?
Yeah, you heard.
Take point.
I'm sure you're much better trackers than us.
Sure, we could send one or two of our people to help. Specifically, do you know the direction that the gnolls were going?
Well,
That-
someone
that
saw,
way.
didn't they?
East.
Didn't someone see the body
Into
get
the
dragged
woods.
off?
Yes. They
You and I
dragged it
didn't.
off into the woods.
We didn't. The
Nope.
someone on the other side of
No.
the
They
cards
headed-
did.
So they headed into the Dead Hills.
I don't know what it's called, but
Ugh.
yeah, that direction.
It's not really our
And he
job.
points over.
Second
He points
question.
over across the road to just after about a short amount of growth of trees on the left on the right side, and then you can see hills upon hills behind it that are just desolate, and then they of course start to grow larger and larger until they reach the notorious Maruzdaron.
Every time you say notorious, I want to say BIG after it.
Was the ride to the guard shack long enough to qualify as a short rest?
I would say so. I could see that. Definitely would give you enough time to, if you wanted to continue to talk to people or figure out what your.
How far did we travel in that distance? Because the spell I was preparing only goes for 1,000 feet.
So it would have kicked off 10 minutes after you guys had rode away. I would say you would have gotten a bleep to the east from there until you rode past that 1,000 feet, and then it would drop off.
Sure.
So our caravan can stay here, and or we can meet you.
Charge complete.
Well, we'll have to rehatch the horses. Make sure it's one horse to each cart. We'll pay the road guard toll for 1 gold to make sure that they go up and down the road with us. Final portions before we hit Pendrugan. And we'll meet you there.
What are you guys transporting?
Pipe leaf, silks, and some jewelry we develop over time.
And where can we find you once we figure this out?
Oh,
Pendrugan?
I mean, we'll definitely be in town. You're also welcome to just check any of the local inns. There's 3 or 4 of them, but we kind of mingle back and forth. If you can find those,
All right.
we normally stay at the Misty Shepherd. That seems to be the best place.
And
I want
what's
to
your
check-
name?
What was it?
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Ulri.
The who? What?
Ulri. Dustin
Ulrich
Upper.
von Loxenstein.
No, Ulri Dustin Upper.
Ulrich von
Dustin
Lichtenstein.
Hopper?
Yep, Dustin Upper.
Dustin Hopperman?
Rain Man.
Gotta watch Judge Mathis. Judge Wapner.
And what was the name of that inn? The Misty Step?
The Misty Shepherd.
Misty Shepherd.
James, I
Why
want to
y'all
check
get-
these. I want to check these wagons and see if there's anything written in thieves' cant or anything that would indicate they're smuggling.
Okay. Give me an investigation.
$18.
You know that there are times like smuggling in one sense is different than others. They're not smuggling anything that would be illegal for the most part. They are taking in, of course, a large amount of pipe leaf and
Is it-
barrel, and what you noticed is a lot of the barrels, a lot of the boxes don't say pipe leaf on them. A lot of them say more so like cloths, um,
These are drug smugglers.
consumables.
Are we about to go rescue Pablo Escobar in these woods? Is that where we're going? He wears a
Pablo
gold chain.
Escobar?
All right.
Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico. All right. I'll tuck that away for later, in case we need to extort something from these people.
All right, well, I guess we better get moving before man gets too far into the woods, I guess.
Oh, we're not gonna find him.
I think this is a body recovery effort at this point.
I mean, it is
don't
a body
think we're
recovery
covering
effort.
anything.
Wasn't he dead?
This isn't search and rescue.
Oh,
This
was he
is
dead?
a
I don't know. I
search
wasn't
and
over there.
recovery.
I think
Oh,
someone
he's
said it
super
was a
dead.
dead body that got drug into the woods.
Yeah, I
Um,
watched him
It
get
was
dragged
a
off.
body. I
So what
wasn't
are we
sure if he
needing?
was dead.
We
Why
need
are
his
we going
head
after-
for some reason.
We need his head?
Yeah, I
Is
think
that
they
what
need
they
his
said?
head to get into somewhere. I don't know, man.
There's something on him that
No.
they need to do their business.
Exactly.
Just bring his
They need-
clothes back.
No, I'm pretty
mean,
sure
he
it's
has
like
the-
facial
he has the writ-
recognition, right?
Oh, he
has a
facial
writ.
recognition.
Yeah.
He
That
has
allows
the
them to
writ of
trade.
introduction.
Yes, he has a writ that allows them to trade at the House of Coin.
Hey guys, what if we kept that writ and then we had our own trading that smuggled?
We don't have that kind of time.
We
But
could.
don't we?
I mean, not really.
Seems-
We've already got plans. We got places to be.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, I thought that's why we set the demons free, right? Was destroy
Something
the
like
current
that, yeah,
economy
why-
and
Yeah.
then build our own.
Yeah, and to
Yeah.
do that, we're going to need our own trading company
Yeah.
with
that
which to
rises from the
extort
ashes, Yeah.
the new surfacing world.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get moving.
Yep.
No point in wasting time when we can get 250 gold. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, folks, let's get moving.
All right.
Before we go, who's looking hurt?
I'm looking
Uh,
at
We had a short
fine.
rest. You.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna slap myself with one of these bad boys.
Did you
All
take
right.
your short rest?
Nope.
Nope.
You could just
Hey,
use
um,
a hit
Short
die.
rest.
Before you guys go on ahead, I was wondering if you could do me a quick favor.
Sure.
Just for like saving you. You guys have any like shirts?
Would
We
fit
can-
Dell?
We have silk. We have cloth. What are you looking for?
I need 2 red shirts and a yellow one.
What?
I'm not wearing a red shirt.
Why red and yellow? What?
He pulls out
It's
three
Delta.
tan. He pulls out 3 tan shirts. That's all we got.
All right, I'll dye them red. Find some berries.
All right.
I don't think.
I
we
don't-
wanna
Thank you.
I'm not sure what this is, but
Don't ask.
you
It's
saved
fine.
us. We'll give you these as compensation. I believe it's some.
Thank you.
I do thank you for, rescuing our caravan, carrying an entire cart by yourself. Kind of a scary thought, but
Yeah, what are you guys gonna do to get that part the rest of the way?
No, they're gonna put one horse
Uh,
on each cart and just
yeah. So
slow boat.
you've already watched them remove one horse and then place it on the other cart,
Yeah.
and they're or just take it slow. It'll make it. We always
All right,
do.
Well, I got stuff to do, so I'm gonna go gather some berries, and you guys can just talk to my friends here. I've got something very important, and then
Why are-
Dell
Oh.
disappears into the bushes to gather berries.
Why are we wasting
Okay.
so much time sitting here collecting berries instead of going and getting 250 gold?
Well, you guys are taking a short rest. I'm just doing it on the way.
No, people already took a short rest on the way here.
We did that. Getting to the guard shack.
Yeah, but the guards had to gather their stuff up and stuff as well.
So how much time are you spending at the guard shack? Is the question.
No
Depends
more
on
than
how long
10
the
minutes.
guards take.
Possible.
Yeah, however long the guards need.
However long the guards need. Okay. So the guards need maybe a half hour to just gather things for the journey. And how many are you taking with you, and then how many are going with them? There's 4 guards altogether. 1 has to stay at the post.
Get 1, we get 2.
Yeah.
Right. And we'll send our best tracker, and sadly our recruit, and then we'll send we'll send our most known person for the road with them to make sure that they make it to Pendrugan.
That sounds fine.
So he whistles, and a lady and comes out. She's in what looks like leather armor. She's placing 2 daggers into pockets on her chest piece. And she's got a couple more placed on her hip, and she has what looks like a cloak that she covers. And they go, well, Caitlin here is the best tracker we have. She'll definitely be able to help you get through the woods, and then once you guys hit the Dead Hills, it'll be a pretty nasty truck. Keep your eyes out. Weird things live up in those hills. And then we'll send you with you, Lucas. He's just a little wet around the ears, but he's spry. He knows what he's doing. He can hold a sword. And then I'll head down the road.
So it said it was Kaylee and Lucas?
Caitlin.
Yeah. Caitlin and Lucas.
Caitlin and Lucas. Have I had any success finding red berries, James?
Yeah.
I mushed them all up and dyed the.
Okay. It's
I assume you have salt to set it.
not perfectly red, but they're splotched red.
I put the yellow beige shirt on,
Okay.
and then I go over to our new security officers. I say, Chief Security Officer Caitlin, this is your red security uniform, and Lucas, this is your red security uniform.
She looks at this thing, turns up her nose, and just tosses it to the ground.
Lucas.
I will not wear
What
that.
if red shirts?
Lucas, put it on.
Do they have last names?
He
Like
looks at
Guy?
her. He looks at him. Roll me a persuasion check.
I think I'm the same at both, so.
I was thinking either persuasion or intimidation. It just depends on how forceful you're being.
13.
So he starts he just starts taking the order. And he's like, okay, let me put this on.
Good. Knowles
All right,
can't
I'm
see
good.
red. All right, so the way that you'll
Really?
identify me,
Knowles can't see red?
no. The way that you'll know it's me is I'm wearing gold and I'm your commander. So I'm wearing command gold, and you're wearing security red.
You're
So
gonna stick out
that's-
like a sore thumb.
Well,
The
that's
woman
okay.
says.
That's all right. Knowles can't see red. Lucas will be fine. Security
Oh my
Officer Lucas,
God.
you're a great man.
So what you're telling me is you're sending him out with a target on his back in front.
Yeah, he's a red shirt, James.
No, that's what she's saying to you.
Oh, I mean, Knowles can't see red. He's camouflaged.
Uh-huh.
He's welcome to wear his armor over the top of it.
That's probably safe.
But there's we have a very strict code of ethics here at the Affordables and a strict command structure.
She looks at the four of you.
I'm just gonna start walking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You act like people that you meet on the road are stupid.
Woo!
You're asking us to go on a pretty much a death march through the Deadlands, and you're trying to get one of our guards killed by putting that red shirt on him.
Your boss asked you to go through a march into the Badlands. I'm just integrating you fully into our command structure and how we do things.
So first,
Right.
still walking.
She grabs her pack, tosses it over her shoulder, and just starts walking towards us.
I walk up to Esper and go, I like her.
Come on.
I think she's gonna make it. I think Security Officer Lucas is screwed.
Can we just get a move on?
We are moving. Del was doing his business. I just started walking. Come on, Decimus. Let's
I haven't
go.
gaslit anyone this episode.
Are we walking the entire way, or are we taking our cart?
Into the woods?
We should just take the horses. The cart's not going to pass through the woods.
Do we have enough horses?
Into the woods?
We had 4. Didn't we have 4?
No, we have 2
You had
horses.
4.
Oh, do we have 4 horses?
Mm-hmm.
We
You
had
took 4 horses with you from Shugenshire.
They are big horses. We specifically got enormous
Yeah, you-
horses.
Specifically got you got Shugenshire
They
Greys.
will
They're
definitely
built
carry
for
Paris and Decimus. They're draft horses.
they're draft horses. They're heavy
but
draft horses.
We need those for the war wagon, and also they hurt us.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
up to you
So
guys.
you
Do you
can
think we
either-
should
the
ride?
horses. Yep, ride the horses.
Ride the horses? Okay. Poor Security Chief Lucas.
Oh my
He doesn't have a
goodness.
horse.
He's riding with some of you guys.
I'll let Security Chief Lucas ride with me.
Good idea.
You put him up front.
Yeah.
Uh,
Come on, Caitlin. Us little folk gotta stick together.
this does sound like a better idea. And she hops up on the horse next to you.
Okay. Let's go back to where those downed trees were.
All right, so you're gonna ride back to the where you guys were
Enter the
ambushed.
woods.
Well, we
On the
gotta
side we're
start
on
following
instead
tracks.
of
That's
going
that's
around.
where the body was dragged from. So
Okay.
I think that's our
Yeah,
best
so-
bet.
So as you guys come back here, you can see where you pulled away. The entire road and most of the parts around it are covered in just random arrow shots throughout the. And blood is still spewed across and stained into the ground itself. And
Melted bodies.
yeah, and some of the bodies have still not fully been taken away by predators near the area or cleaned up by just the environmental change. You've only been gone for about an hour and a half max before you could, or well, 2 hours, I'd say, until you could get back. Well, we're here. This place is a mess.
A little bit.
It was about this point over here that I saw that one person being dragged off.
So you
by
bring
a-
them over to the point where you saw him being dragged off.
Yeah.
Or drug off.
So-
Yeah.
Alright. Who's the master tracker?
Caitlin.
Okay.
And she hops down. She starts looking into the bushes, checking the ground.
Hey,
Not bad.
You can see where she starts pointing out areas of broken pieces of brush, and then you can see spots of blood that have kind of coalesced in different areas. Well, it's definitely this direction. However, and she points up to the area where behind where the tree limbs, the trees start to end. Just after that point, we head into the Dead Hills, and that's not going to be much fun. Especially if we get here after dark.
Well, I mean, you can just tell me where to go and I'll lead.
Into the thick of it.
Sure. And she points over into these just very grayed hillside. So they'll probably be camping out somewhere in a valley between the hills, trying to stay out of sight. From the way it looks, this isn't the first one they've assaulted. Probably we've never heard that they were even around here because they won't make it to our post.
Can we camp on top of one of the hills?
I mean, we're happy to.
Just
If we're going to camp, we should camp on top of the hills.
yeah, so that we're
How
not like
late
in
is
a
it?
in a super ambushville.
It's just it's around you're starting to see the sun to go down, but it hasn't headed down below the mountains just yet.
Okay, we're good then. We got plenty of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, as she points out over, you can see just the hillside that continues to just sprawl out until it starts to rise and elevate until you can see now the massive flipped over Ethernic city of Maruz Duran that's just laying there in the middle of the mountainside. And that, my friends, is a good time for us to take our break.
Hey,
So-
break time.
Big time.
I'm going to spring this on the players. If players are sticking around, please make sure to let the group know. Please ask any questions you have as players start to roll back and forth after bio breaks and all that fun stuff. We're going to try to answer any questions you guys might have about the stream, the characters, and whatnot. And we'll just do this as kind of a way to enjoy the time off, a little break, without having to just make it silent.
Yeah.
Ask your questions, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Yep, we'll be back.
I'll entertain you guys while they're gone. Agent.
right, there. Now you guys can talk with the
Jinx
chat.
like Black Veil Brides. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Nope.
So I don't know what Black Veil Brides is, so I can't give you the answer on
Black
that
Veil
one.
Brides is a band.
Oh. Jinx is more like the best way to describe Jinx is like Loki. The god of
That's
mischief.
what
There you
Matt
go.
typed in there.
Yeah. You guys can hear us again now, right? James, they
Think so.
asked a question. What's your favorite thing about DMing, James?
Oh, what's my favorite thing? Probably the players' reactions to whatever I throw at them. I think it's interesting to see the creativeness and being put on the spot of
Thank you.
creative ideas. And definitely something I enjoy. I always like it when players throw something that's completely off the wall, but it makes sense enough to try it. That's because really that's what changes you from playing D&D to playing a video game.
Mm.
Because you can do anything in D&D, so it's cool to see when people start utilizing that ability.
Like make red shirts.
Yeah, like make red shirts.
Because
Yeah, we're all
Lucas
gonna need hip waders here soon with belt
Lucas
levels and shit.
Lucas is definitely gonna die.
Dude, you all are horrible, completely. We planned to create this as a really fun-loving story, and
It is
you all
not
are like,
fun-loving
burn
at
it
all.
all, kill them all.
You keep
We didn't
throwing
do any of
bullets
that
and
this time.
zombies at us. Why are you blaming us?
Yeah, it's your fault.
Don't rope me
No.
on all this.
You honestly don't give us much of a choice. That's the burn thing.
Damn.
If giant
Kill it with fire.
like bug monster starts just spawning zombies and bugs, like what are we supposed to do? We can't fight bugs, but we can set them on fire.
Little can of raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, build your can of raid. I mean, you had some good ideas. They didn't come off the best.
Yeah, typically the dice hate me, so.
Yeah, the dice have been a little rough tonight. I've seen that point. Yeah, so I think that's really where Lucas is heading.
Not if I have something to say about it.
Oh, see,
What?
this is where D&D is interesting because you got two people or one person who's like, hey, I'm just gonna let this guy be the mute shield and die, and then you got Decimus over here who's like, nah, this could be my buddy.
No, he'll get
Wrap his arms around
promoted.
him.
If he does well, he'll get promoted. Like he could be Scotty.
Yeah,
Scotty
or
was a
he'll
red
get
shirt.
or he'll get a purple shirt, or he'll get a purple heart. He's being
Yeah.
shot.
I mean, there were
combat.
red shirts. There were red shirts in Star Trek that didn't die. They just they had to become real characters or they got killed.
Mm-hmm.
My name! I can hear Guy whining.
Yeah,
My name?
yeah.
I don't have a last name.
I don't have a name. Yeah, because he didn't have a red shirt, but he was a red shirt in Galaxy Quest, right?
Yes.
Who else was a red shirt in the main series? Picard was a red shirt.
I know. TOS. Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty. Yeah, that was my thinking too. But Picard was a red shirt, and
Yeah,
what's his
then
name?
They changed the colors. Red became Command. Right?
Is Red Command in Next Gen? Why would they change that?
Maybe they had the same reaction that Giorgio does. Orange. Ugh.
Well, once you guys
Maybe.
decide to start dissecting movies, we'll find out why Red Shirt was changed.
Yeah, I'll start looking at that because that is weird. I wonder why they did
We-
that.
We got a little ways to go before that because I'm starting way back.
I got no.
I
idea
did
what
watch a
you're
lot
talking
more
about.
TOS than I did.
Well, we're gonna talk about all that. We're gonna talk about all that
Oh, right now we're just
later
talking about
this
Star
week.
Trek.
Oh, I didn't watch Star Trek.
Okay.
So I've been listening to this podcast called Chilluminati, where they talk about weird happenings and stuff, like paranormal stuff. You guys ever hear about Jeff the Mongoose?
No.
I have not heard about Jeff the Mongoose. I don't even know who Jeff the Mongoose is.
So on the Isle of Man in the 40s, there was this family that reportedly had a sapient mongoose living in their house who spoke to them and like strangled rabbits and brought it to him and stuff.
Talking about
And
Ricky
he
Tikki
would
Tavi?
what?
You talking about Ricky Tikki
No, I'm
Tavi?
talking about Jeff the mongoose. And what Jeff would do, because he liked the family, is Jeff would ride the bus and listen to what all their neighbors were saying, and then Jeff would come back and report what the neighbors had said to the family, so they knew what their neighbors were talking about and stuff. But this went on for like 40 years until like the dad died and the little girl like moved away and all this stuff. But the funniest part is how Jeff the mongoose ended is when the new farmer bought the home. Apparently, when he went to move in, a small creature ran out from under the house and he smashed it to death with a shovel. And that was the end of Jeff the mongoose.
Wow.
Yeah,
Kind of a.
I love that things like that exist in our world. That these
I mean,
weird
it's a
little
sad,
stories.
it's a sad but a good story. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you know, they were so like sure that Jeff was real that they actually walled off half their daughter's room and like made a little mini room for Jeff to live in. It's a wild world, man.
It sounds like it. All right, guys. Anybody have any other questions, or do we want to get back to the story?
Yeah, I can talk more about Jeff the mongoose if you guys are really interested.
I don't think that's what he's asking.
Okay, so first of all, Calix, it's actually very specifically Jeff spelled it G-E-F. That's actually how Jeff spelled it. He made that very clear to them on numerous occasions. So, other than that, yes.
Yes,
Okay.
I think we got rated by a bot too. Just a heads up.
Oh, did we get rated by a bot?
That vampire
No, they
had
emotes.
TNT thing?
They had emotes and stuff, right?
No, like we got so 2 hours ago, starting 2 hours ago, we got followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people, but it
Oh,
didn't show up on anything
That
on
was before the raid.
Oh, yeah, I think we got hit by a bot, I think is what happened.
But
I mean,
Because we
the
didn't see
raid,
any of
I'm
those
pretty
pop
sure
up
the
on
raid
our
was
actual.
people.
No,
The
no,
raid
the
was
raid I
actual-
think was actual people.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's different.
But
on
anyway,
it says we got 13 followers today, but our thing is definitely not tracking.
I mean, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Yeah,
I
if
don't know.
it's true followers. Otherwise, they disappear anyway. So, but people who haven't followed, please make sure that you come out and you make sure that you follow us on Twitch and YouTube, because we release at least 2 episodes or at least 2 shows weekly, so you can come see the affordables running through the world of Xyothe, one burning bridge after another. Or you can come hang out with us on Wednesdays for Tavern Talks, where we talk about D&D with a bunch of
I
guest
think
people.
we've actually burned any bridges yet.
No.
And
No,
if
no
you-
bridges
Haven't
were
burned a
burned.
bridge yet. Nope.
Church
Just
and if you
towns.
really like us and you have a
Towns.
Prime sub kicking around, it's free to give it to us, and we would sure appreciate it.
We would.
Yes.
But anyway, do we
Back
need to
to
get
the
back
show?
to killing stuff?
Yeah, I think it's back to the show time.
Yeah,
Back
let's
to show.
get us back to the show. So now sitting on the top of a hill, just entering into the Dead Hills, what do you guys want to do? The sun is still up for now.
I say keep tracking.
Keep tracking.
All right.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Why we've got light.
Well, so you guys get to a point in the Dead Hills now where you guys stop because you lost trail to. Haven't seen any blood. Haven't seen
No drag marks.
Any-
No nothing.
any drag marks. No nothing.
So
Well-
Caitlin lost the trail.
Seems they've disappeared in the hills.
What about Paris's
So
spell?
well, I gotta wait till tomorrow so we can rest here and I can try it again.
I don't think
Or
that would
we can
be.
just keep going.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be the best option.
But we don't know where else to go.
What are we still like in the woods? Or are we like on the top of a hill or?
You're on the top of a hill, but the hills around you they all look exactly the same. They're all this weird brownish gray color. Nothing seems to be growing on them, other than jagged, like thorny brown vines, and it's just not a pleasant look. The hills have all pretty much killed anything that has grown on them.
I mean,
Can you really tell Decimus? Can you see anything?
I'm no expert or anything, but don't gnolls like burrow or something?
Mm.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Don't they live
Maybe.
in like little homes underground or something? I don't know.
I like the way the word null hole sounds, so I would be
Well-
down if they did, but I'm not sure that they do.
Well, we've got the expert tracker here. They should know.
I've never seen a hole for gnolls, but
Do you know where they live? Do they live like just cuddled up in some brush or something, or?
kind of in the same point as bandits. They just roam and pillage.
But bandits like have tents. What do gnolls have? Do they have tents?
They do.
Okay. So then they could be anywhere.
Yeah, that's the problem.
June, if I do my earthen dance with my tremor sense, could I pick up anything within that 30-foot radius?
You're welcome to try.
So
And it's only 30 feet, right?
it's a 30 feet for any tremor sense, but it's in all directions.
Including up.
Or down.
Just in case.
What if they're
Pretty sure.
invisible?
Pretty sure
Well,
up won't
and-
work because it's a trimmer. But
You're a Garoon, so anything that would be coming through the ground, can you talk to the stones?
Yeah, talk to the stones.
I mean, we don't talk to inanimate objects. That's not
You
quite
sing
how
at
that
stones.
works. No, we don't sing at stones.
You actually absolutely do. There's a
do.
whole kind of Goron called a Goron stone singer.
yep.
You guys meet once a year to sing at the stones in your home so that they'll vibrate for the whole year.
I definitely don't do that.
Sounds
not those
like he knows it's nonsense.
I'm not that kind of Garoon.
He's not that kind of Garoon.
I'm not familiar with any Garoon that speak to rocks as their best friend. I don't.
Well, we didn't need you to speak to
never
it as your
met
best
one.
friend, just like an acquaintance or like a passerby.
Just let it go. Just let it go.
I don't know what else we could do except get high and look. I mean,
I mean, like I
He
said,
left all the
Bring it
pipe.
quietly.
He left all the pipe leaf back.
Yeah.
back at the-
Security Chief Lucas, what do you think?
I think it's time to get high, guys. Let's get smoking.
I don't know. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Maybe
Are
we
there
wait
any trees here?
till dark and see if we see a light.
Are there any trees?
Well-
No.
Oh, it's just
It's
Yeah,
just
no,
dead
there's no
now.
trees.
nothing.
Like I
It's
said,
dead.
everything is just
Okay.
dead.
The hills
The
are
trees
dead.
that would be here have either completely fallen over or broken. They become brittle. There's no vegetation anywhere to the east into the dead hill.
So what you're saying is it would be really good firewood.
Could be really good firewood. If there
So
were
do
trees
we-
to do it.
Do we care about the element of surprise?
I I mean, I think we're just
Have
trying to
we
find
ever?
this dude so that we can get his facial recognition.
Because what I could do is like get on top of one of these hills and then just play my violin as loud as I possibly can as just like a challenge to get them to come and find us.
Challenging the devil.
Yeah.
I believe there's a song that does that, and it's not a good song.
I'm going to play Shout at the Devil.
Out at the devil.
I mean, that's something we could
You know,
do, but we would lose all element of
or to-
surprise.
All elements
Well,
of surprise.
That's even assuming that they hear it, though we're in the right area.
Oh, they'll hear it.
All right, what does the master tracker think?
Yeah. Really, we've got a few options. We can try to wait it out in the evening and see what our cleric friend can do. We can continue to scout through the Dead Hills, but wouldn't state getting any closer to that mountain. We don't know what else we're going to find out here.
The looking for fires thing was a good idea, but do gnolls use fire? Because they don't. I think they eat raw meat.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, we could do two ideas at once if we waited until night. We could let Karis like have a break, and then test out Security Chief Lucas's idea at the same time.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. And Caitlin kind of. It might work.
Is anyone good at howling?
I can make my violin howl.
No.
Because I mean, like, if someone can howl, then maybe the gnolls will howl and we'll know where they are. I think that's a great idea.
I could kind of turn into an owl or a
They're
gnoll.
they're not wolves.
Yeah,
They're
they're more
still
like
dogs.
hyenas.
Dogs still howl. Have you
Yeah.
never seen a husky before?
I don't know what a husky is.
Not on this planet.
I've heard of Verdesian huskies, but not a husky. Well, up to you all.
Hyenas are actually more closely related to cats than dogs, anyway.
Um,
I'm pretty sure
I'm gonna go
hyenas are
ahead and start
canines, aren't
resting.
they?
personally, I don't.
Let me know if I need to move.
Personally, I don't care what we do as long as we find this person. That's what I'm getting paid for, and that's what I'm here for.
They're hyena days.
Right?
Hyenas, gnolls, they're hyena day. They're neither canine nor feline, but they're closely related to canine. They're to felines than canines.
Okay. How the
Cats
hell did
don't
you know
howl.
that?
I have a lot of experience with animals. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Whatever you. I could turn into a gnoll, kind of. I could like cast disguise self on myself so that I look like a gnoll. I don't know if that makes my voice change or not, but
You can do that?
yeah, disguise self.
Why are you... Who are you people?
The affordables.
Really affordable.
Portables.
Dun 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 dun. Roll credit.
Oh. I don't know. And cut.
Yeah, I don't know. Or we could just like set fire to a bunch of stuff and see what happens.
Most likely, if they know you're coming, they'll probably move. Unless
I mean,
they
why
know
wouldn't
they've
they-
got the...
I don't
Like I
know.
said,
What do
they're
you
not
guys
going to
wanna
go
do?
any farther north or east into the mountains, I wouldn't guess.
Paris, why don't you and I just start firing off fire bolts in either direction?
I'm already trying to sleep. I have the book on my face.
Okay.
Laying on the ground, just...
Cantrip.
So we're just gonna sleep right here on the top of the hill.
I mean, that's better than sleeping in the valley. At least we have the high ground.
But is the valley where the gnolls are going?
We
We
don't,
don't know.
Most of the time, if you're trying to conceal yourself, the valley's probably the safer point, but
Yeah, but if you have to defend yourself, you can see
Yeah,
more what's
correct.
coming. Yeah. Camping in a bowl seems a little bit scary to me.
Like shooting fish in a bowl. Yeah, no, I don't care to be that kind of fish.
no, I
mean,
do agree there.
I mean, they're a pretty poor shot though. They missed me a lot of the time.
They also just hit you with potatoes a bunch.
With a what?
With potatoes a bunch.
They ran out of airs. They just started chucking potatoes at me.
And they really probably just could have eaten the potatoes and solved a lot of their problems. I mean, Karis is already going to sleep.
Yeah,
So
and
apparently
and the
we're
sun is
staying
quickly
here.
going down at this point. That you guys have had these long conversations with security Lucas and Caitlin.
Security chief.
Well, I mean,
Security Chief Lucas.
since our expert tracker just somehow completely lost any sign of
I
gnolls and a bloody body,
I don't
I
know
think it's best to just
how we would have
Aragorn
lost
is
them.
not-
What was that?
Aragorn, she's not.
No.
Yeah. That's why she's not the security chief. That and she was also insubordinate and churlish.
How far away from the end of the trail are we?
What do you mean? But from where the
The last sign of a dragging bloody body was found.
probably
Here's your reminder. Mama, water off.
15 minutes out. Probably 15 minutes away.
Okay.
You've probably been walking for about an additional 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. Is there?
Because she tried to continue to look for tracks, and then slowly but surely they started to vanish more and more.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Well, it's probably too dark to check myself now.
What were you going to check?
Any tracks that the master tracker missed?
Oh. We're trying to see if she... You could have helped her. You know, to just...
I
Hey.
couldn't.
Wait.
I'm not a master tracker. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not the tracking kind of spy.
I'm not a master tracker, but I'm going to go look and see if I can find out what the master tracker missed.
Yeah.
You always find shit.
Yeah, and
I
she's
mean,
also like,
They keep
I have
claiming they're a
no-
master tracker, but they
Yeah.
lost a bloody body
Thank
being
you.
dragged through the ground. Like,
Thank you. Her claims have been lack any sort of veracity or confirmation.
I don't know how
I mean,
you
she
just
did get
lose
you
a
this
bloody
far
body.
in.
Yeah, but
You
we
guys
don't
been
even know if we're
traveling
going
for a while.
the right way.
It's a trap. She's actually a gnoll.
Oh shit! Security officer Luke.
Turns around, he's a knoll too.
Oh no!
They're both vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's gonna freak out because Knowles can't see red, so he's gonna think his whole torso is gone. Yeah, take a look. Take a look, Decimus. You find stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
And you can see in the dark.
I'll give it a quick once over. I don't know how much I can trust this lady that says she's a master tracker but loses a bloody body.
Well, body probably was picked up, moved.
I'll take a 17.
Yeah, I tell you, you can always find shit.
With the 17, you still don't find anything else that she didn't already find.
Okay.
She's done her job.
Allegedly.
But how well? That is the question.
The problem is that the hills that you guys are in soak up things so fast because they're dry, and you wouldn't be. And then on top of it, you don't know what direction that they went after this.
So I can actually lend my unique skills here. I will, since I can't see in the dark, I'm just going to look out over like the valley and see if I can see any lights sparked up anywhere
Okay.
from campfires or like, I don't know,
Yeah.
bonfires, whatever gnolls do.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Not bad.
18.
18.
Respectable.
With an 18, waiting for the time. And how long do you do this for?
I mean, I'm not doing anything else, so like 20, 30 minutes. Like,
Okay. So it takes a little bit of time for the sun to go all the way down, but once it does, you do start to see glints of light kind of flickering on top of a hill. About probably like, it's hard to tell, but it's still on the hillside, but it's farther up into the mountains, closer to the massive mountain.
damn it, Security Officer Caitlin. Security Chief Lucas has made you look silly again. His plan was genius. There's a campfire over there. Great, well done, Lucas. Truly a credit to your organization.
Well done.
Soldier like you only comes out around once in a millennium.
So are we sneaking through the woods? Is this the plan? Well, I mean, I guess they're not
There's
woods.
no
Are we
real-
sneaking through the hills?
You're welcome to sneak through the hills. Probably our best option.
Can you not see in the dark?
Is it a clear night?
What was that?
Is it a clear night?
Mostly clear.
So
There's a
enough
scattered
light
amount of.
for those of us who can't see in the dark.
There's enough light, but it's gonna be difficult to see any sort of like larger, like actual figures and stuff like that in the dark.
we also
You'd be
still
able to
don't
see
know.
the hills.
We're still not 100% that's them.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could wait until Karis is like charged up again and have him verify, or we could go tonight.
And you've already wasted about between 2 and 3 hours since Karis has fallen asleep.
You want me to go, like, sneak up there?
I'm not sure you're the best
You know,
sneaky
it
man
didn't work
choice.
out too well the last time you went out on your own. However, we're in the mountainous, hilly, rocky areas, so he does have an advantage.
You guys,
That's true.
You guys keep saying this, but I have dark vision and I have high dex.
You also have never made literally any effort to sneak ever.
I literally don't wear shoes.
I know, but
mention
you
you're
always
also
charge in.
7. Not to mention you're like
Ginormous.
7.5 feet tall.
I can crawl.
Although, you know what, just him. Maybe they just think he's a wandering giant or something.
Maybe. I'm down for whatever you guys want to do. Like, whatever you guys think is the best play.
I
we'll
mean,
do
worst
that.
case scenario, I just like Captain Jack Sparrow run back to the group, you know? What could go wrong?
What could
Yeah,
go
we
wrong?
can't leave Paris here alone.
Yeah.
Sleep.
I mean, last
All
time
right, is that the decision, or
Yeah, I think the spy is going to stay here, and Decimus is going to go spy.
Yeah,
no?
it's a
Happy to
flawless plan. It worked
travel
last
with
time. The
them.
only thing that happened is I didn't pull Brent through the tent in one go. I had to pull him a second time.
Well, and really what
That
happened
was
is
my
you ended up in
downfall.
the bottom of a hole in slavery. So,
Yeah, but only because I didn't pull him through the tent in one go.
yeah.
He would have been yoinked through the tent, and I would have been gone before they knew what would happen.
Whichever
Didn't you say there were
direction
men in the
Decimus
room when you
walked
did that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And he was a man bound in a chair.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I just was gonna pull the chair through the tent and then run away.
Yeah, because nobody would have noticed that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have known what was happening.
That is true. It definitely had an element of surprise.
It would have had an element of surprise. You are absolutely correct.
in.
It still had an element of surprise to a point where he just realized it.
Mhm.
He slammed
I'm
his
still
face against
surprised
the
he
ground.
did it.
Well, yeah. So the The one figure was very surprised to see what was going on.
All right, so you going out, Decimus?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
making
I'm
a
gonna
run?
I can go for it. I mean, it's
How are
not
you going
very
to
far,
signal
right?
us if
Well,
things go better
yes,
or if things
Um,
go bad?
as far as Decimus goes, I will go in the same direction and
I'll
keep my tremor
follow them.
sense active.
I'm also a
Not
spy.
go as far.
I'll follow the man, make sure that he doesn't get caught.
So you're gonna get me caught? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Double agent says,
I
what?
gotta. I what?
Can't speak.
He said it!
He's me his blessing.
I guess I'll stay here and defend Karis with my years of stealth training.
Yeah,
Your
you and
years of
Lucas.
stealth training. You and Lucas. Wait, everybody's leaving?
No,
Apparently, yeah.
just far enough. I
Um,
can keep an eye on Karis, but to get my tremor sense, because if he's got to come hauling back fast, I want to know before he gets here.
How far away for these lights, James?
They're like I said, they're on another set of hills. So you've got a good track through the hills.
So we're talking about hours.
Probably about 2 to 3 hours. Yeah. It's not like next door.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the hill next door. No, it's not like that.
I thought it was only like a mile away. I didn't know
No.
we were talking like 10 miles.
No,
We're doing it anyway.
probably closer to like between like 3 and 4 miles.
Good enough for me. What could go wrong?
Splitting the parties never
Yeah.
can go right, but
Sure.
sure.
When Decimus does it.
It's never gone
Yeah.
wrong.
I remember this completely different, but sure.
This has worked every time flawlessly.
All right, let's do this. So
right.
as Caitlin, Decimus, head into the Dead Hills, they said as you go past areas of it, you can notice that the vines have turned this brownish black color. The vegetation that's here seems to be completely null, and even the sediment kind of sits on top of this rocky these rocky formations that jut out of the mountain itself. And you're just weaving in and like up and down the hills heading towards this area. And when you're in the top and when you're at the peaks, for anybody who would be looking this direction would be able to completely easily see you, coming over top of the hills and back.
Well, over the top of the hills, I'd get low.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna stand loud and proud on the top of a hill.
Making sure, gotta ask this question.
Nope.
Okay. But it does keep you closer. You get about a halfway there. And I need you to make a perception check.
Okay. I think I have some of that. 15.
You get to a point where you see what looks like a large trap set in the hillside. What looks like almost like a large rabbit trap.
Okay, I'm gonna go around it.
Mean bunny
You can
rabbit.
Yep.
start to weave through farther and farther, closer and closer. It takes time. You start to get somewhat just tired by the monotony of what you're seeing over and over and over again as you continue to just barrel through the dead hills. But as you get closer, you start to see more tracks. And Caitlin points out quite a few different times of footprints kind of as you head farther in.
Well, we must be going the right direction then.
It seems that there's a lot more than we thought. And I'm seeing Whole clans of footprints around here. Probably more than one campsite. This should be pretty easy to find. And she kind of goes up to the top of a hill, follows you there, and goes look out. And you can now see multiple lights kind of over top of this hill as it's heading backwards into the mountainside. There's about 6 or 7 different little campsites built on the side of the mountain.
Okay. Does it look like they're more like a permanent campsite, or are they just like they pack up every day and leave?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
And you'll have to do it at disadvantage from this far distance. Actually, no, I'll give it to you for normal because she's there with you. So
I'll take it anyway.
it would be
Disadvantage 18.
Oh wow! Look at you. With an 18, it seems they're camps. It seems like they're tent like. From what you can tell from this angle, there's always one. There's 2 of them specifically that stand out that are closest to you. They have the full-blown circular tent built, which means it's probably been here at least a short period of time. They're not taking these down every night and relocating.
Okay.
Seems
Well,
there is a small stronghold built.
Maybe it'd be smartest if we just come as a whole group during the daytime. Maybe they'd be out trying to ambush some people. There'd be less in the camp. I don't know.
As long as we can get back here, sounds like a good idea. From what I've tracked these things normally, is they scarcely spread out during the daytime, and in the evenings they all gather back up with whatever they've caught for the day.
Well, sounds like we hit them in the morning with their panties down.
Well, let's head back then and regroup, and we'll let the party know, or the group know, what we found.
Alright, we'll head back, avoiding the traps that we already saw.
As you head back towards, it takes you now another couple hours, and at this point, the sky is fully opened up. The stars and the moon are all out. The moons are all out. About 30 feet before you reach, of course, Esper, your tremor sense kicks in.
Well, I'm sitting up and alert and watching.
And shortly after, you can see the barreling oaf of Decimus, along with the small figure of Caitlin, kind of peer over the hillside.
Slowly, though, not coming at a run.
No, not coming at a run. Not sprinting by. Not screaming bloody murder. They're reapproaching the campsite.
Well, I mean, we've got some good news.
Okay.
Well, I guess good news and bad news. Good news, we found kind of where they're at. The bad news is it seems like there's a few clans over there.
Probably 6 to 7 camps. The problem is from what we're seeing, we're only seeing the ones on this side of the mountain. As we got closer, we could see what wrapped around it, which is about another 5 or 6 camps. Some closer than others.
Well, morning
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, I think we wait until morning, and then we'll go ambush them when they're a little scarce out trying to hunt for some food.
Exhausted anyways. We've been literally in the mountains for 4 or 5 hours between going there and back.
Yeah, we found some traps on the way, so we know what to avoid.
Seems whatever they're hunting, it's not just ambushable. They're hunting any sort of prey that lays in this area as well.
Well,
But if
I'm off to
we-
bed.
You just plop down on a rock and
Yep.
pass out.
He does.
You can hear Karis snoring underneath a book. The rest of you two doing?
Taking watch. My tremor sense is still active.
Okay. Del, anything you want to do before you, or are you not going to bed down for the evening?
Nope, I'm going to bed.
Okay. As you all kind of doze off, there's a sense of just nothingness in your mind. All three of you seem to doze to a point of just a deep sleep. Esper, as you're watching, you notice something. Something growing from the mountain. A looming shadow. Probably the size of, from what you can tell from the area and the distance that you're from the mountain's peak, probably 20, 25 feet tall. Massive wingspan, and just kind of prowls around the top of Maruz Duran for about a half hour, and then perches back down on the tip. And then, much like the shadow that you originally saw, it just kind of drifts into nothing. Three of you, though your nights are dreamless, as it goes farther in, you also feel a tug of a shadow. Something seems to be pulling at your mind. I need all three of you to roll me wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh no. I will use my luck since I definitely forgot to use it before. 15.
15,
14.
14. $26. Wow. Yeah. Being so close to Maruz Duran and the corruptive magic of the Etherns, Thernic city that lies deep within the mountain, you're not pulled away by its terrors. Your minds stay calm and peaceful, and you all have a good night's rest.
Nice.
Who's taking second watch?
I'll do it.
Okay. Esper goes over, bumps Del, wakes him. Esper then tries to find a comfortable place on the mountain. Pass out. You hear the scurrying around as Lucas is dreaming something in his sleep, just mumbling under his breath. And for the time that you're awake, all seems to be peaceful. You watch the clouds move over your head, and the lights of the stars and the twilight kind of drift in and out against the sky. And for that moment, you are able to kind of feel the connection to what's around you. This point of chaos, as it were. And you're unaffected by it, but it does have a sense of familiarity to it. And as you all come to your end of your slumber, and the sun starts to peer over top of Maruz Duran, that, my friends, is where we'll pick up next week on the assault of the Knoll camps.
Hooray.
So,
Hey.
hope you
Did
guys
it.
enjoyed it. It was a little slow as they're trying to find their ways through the Dead Hills. We'll continue to grow that
At night.
nasty area of desolation and just nothingness. But the Knolls are hiding in there somewhere, and they're about to find out where they're at. So please come back next week. Come find out what the affordables are going to get themselves into again. Come hang out with us on Tavern Talks Wednesday as we dive into our Wizards deep dive for the story for our one shot, and keep an eye out up for on YouTube and Spotify later this week for the VOD. So until then, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. We will see you guys Wednesday for Tavern Talks. Later.
Bye.
Bye.